Hey, Dewo. How you doing? Good evening to you. Oh, Allie, I realized something while I
Eh.
was driving into work today. It probably didn't make sense for me to make a smelting array for each of these patches of metal, did it?
It kind of does.
Oh, okay.
Because basically, like, the density, I mean, in terms of number of items per chunk, per square of storage space is what I'm
Hmm.
talking about. Uh, is the same for the ore or the plates.
Okay.
Um, and then for copper wire, it's better to smelt it on site or to construct it on site because wire it like inflates.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, what'd you get a plush of? I guess we're losing walls or something? I'm going to go deal with that in a minute, I think. Actually, I'm going to go deal with it now. So I have a lot of rockets and a will to kill.
A will and a spider trying to do it with.
Oh, not just one. Two Spidertrons.
Many.
I have many Spidertrons with which to do the murder. Are these? Oh no, okay, these are single-sided.
Uh,
Okay. So, what do you feel is the benefit of a double-sided train over a single train,
so
if any?
you mean like two tracks side by side and as opposed to a single track?
Oh no, as in like a double-headed train. So like a train that has like an engine
Oh.
on both sides.
Well, the disadvantage to single-headed trains is they have to turn around. So if you build them on a loop, they're fine. If you have turnaround places, they're fine. But if you want to have like a very compact point A to point B rail,
Yeah.
uh, having a double-headed train can allow you to just have sort of a shuttle that goes back and forth.
Ah. Wait, Devo, what is a blahage from IKEA?
Lahage.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that term.
And it sounds like it might be one of the like IKEA names, like oh, every piece of furniture is like a Billy or a Nani or a whatever.
I thought nani was something that people said when they were like Japanese and also questioning something.
Non desu ka?
Like nani? I don't know. Hey, killer. I feel like I've heard that before, where somebody says the word nani in a questioning tone, and it's Japanese for some reason. Or is it
Yeah,
Japanese?
yes.
Okay, okay. I was like, am I
Yep.
going crazy? Did I hear it in something else?
My favorite smash up of Japanese and English is
Thank you,
Nani
killer.
the fuck?
So, I think that might also be my favorite now. Nani the
Or
fuck? Uh,
yup.
it does, killer. It does. Thank you. All right, I gotta start setting shit up. So let's see. What do we got? We have that's iron. That's iron. So why don't we make our first array of chip thingies up here? Chippy doos. So let's see.
Doos.
Copper has to come in on the outside, and then I think I want to do it like this. So let me think about this for a sec here. So each of these things is going to consume. So it's like one plate every. No.
You're looking at the wire makers?
Yeah. So it's going to consume 2 plates every second, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
essentially. Although
so at
blue
most.
assemblers are a little
Oh,
slower.
actually, this is an interesting question. When the belt says that it is 30 items per second. I'm assuming that is with a two-sided belt. Assumed.
Yes.
Okay.
Fully loaded, both sides.
Okay, so that's 15 per side. Hey, Zano.
Yep.
Okay. So really, I could supply 15 of so like let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I could supply 15 copper wire makers with one red belt entirely.
Yes.
Okay. So I will do
So
that.
bear in mind if they're green assemblers or yellow assemblers, as the case may be, assembling machine 3, those craft faster than a factor of 1. So just divide 15 by 1.25 if you're doing green assemblers. But blue assemblers are slower, so
Okay.
that'll be fine.
Oh shit! I need to. Oh well, actually, I can just do that with this. Skadoop. Skadoop. Skadoop.
Uppity grade.
Mm-hmm. So wait, I can do that on the blueprint, can't I? I can upgrade all the.
Yes, I think you gotta like right-click and then there's a button for upgrading things. There's a way to upgrade blueprints. Yeah.
Upgrade items and entities in the blueprint. Why does it not want to let me do the one that I want?
Oh, does it only allow you to use upgrade planners you've already made?
I don't know. He lost me at weight. It goes alright, Zano. I'm just very tired. It's interesting. So it's only allowing me to do belts and inserters, but I only have a planner for belts.
It might be pulling from the game blueprints. Because I made belt yellow to red and arm blue to green are upgrade planners that I made in game blueprints. I don't know if it's looking at your inventory or game blueprints or both.
Oh no, what have I done? Shit, I didn't even save the blueprint. Now it's doing the thing. Fuck.
Duh.
Well, shit.
I mean, worst case, you can remake the blueprint, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just... Well, because there's also a downgrade thing, isn't there? No?
I mean, you use an upgrade planner to downgrade, but it basically is just like put the thing that you want to go from on the left and the thing you want to go to on the right, and that can downgrade as well as upgrade.
Okay. So now, with this number of smelters, how many belts can that fully supply?
Let's take a look. So, in principle, a column of 48 smelters ought to be able to fully saturate the belt type that corresponds to them. So electric smelters are speed 2, so red belts are what corresponds to them. And so, let's see, is each of these columns 48? It is.
Do I, like, need more inserters or some shit? Oh my god, I do. What the hell? Holy shit, man.
And then the ones on the outside are only filling half a belt each. So, it's good to find a way to put those belts together.
Oh, Candy, this factory is never safe from insects, but we have insects of our own that are mechanical and large, and so they make explosions that make the living bugs go away. Yes.
Living dead bug.
No, I feel that, Xano. Right now, my brain is like, I'm asking Allie math questions, and like I am grasping parts of it, but I know that if I had asked these questions earlier in the day, like, you know, at 8:30 this morning when I started work, I would have been like, yes, I get it, excellent, let's go. And now I'm like, too much accounting. Yep. Brain needs to just do pudding things.
That's perfectly fair.
Did I say insects? I think I did.
I mean, technically our spider caprons are mechanized arthropods.
Yeah.
Arachnids. But they're all like chitinous leggy things, you know?
Chitinous leggy things. You know what? At least they're not mechanical Dobson flies, because those things are just the worst.
Let's not do that. Just cue image of Ian Malcolm saying, "Never stop to think about whether they should."
I can't think of another, like, super horrifying bug.
I mean,
Like the Dobson fly.
There are plenty. I mean, yeah, I guess Dobson fly. From what I've never seen one or studied them.
They're
but
awful.
From what you've described, they sound heinous in the extreme.
They are. They're, well, like, okay, so they're oh, bot flies. Oh, that's a good call. Bot flies are fucked. You hate moths? What? Moths are awesome, and so are butterflies. I can also understand if people have, like, moth or butterfly fear, though. You had spaghetti and garlic bread for dinner? That's very good.
I hate the type of moths that eat native trees and destroy their foliage and cause them to die.
Yeah, same. Like, anything invasive shit, very bad all the time.
Yeah.
So how does one do downgrade planning?
Well, so I guess first just make an upgrade planner, like hit Alt U and then right click to put it in your inventory. And then right click on it. And then, so like, if you wanted to go, say, from red belts or like blue belts to red belts, yes. You could put blue on the left, red on the right, and it'll automatically do that.
Let's go. He's done it.
And, I mean, you can do some interesting stuff with that, where, like, if you wanted to just make sure everything was yellow no matter what, you could go from red to yellow and blue to yellow.
Sick. I had to save the blueprint. It's now pogged. Lazy, what's up, dude? Yeah, botflies are fucking terrible. But, like, I think the thing that really bothers me about Dobson flies is just, like, their overall size, and just that my first experience was being hissed at and threatened with caustic butt garbage. For a Dobson fly.
Butt garbage. Like, well, please no caustic butt garbage,
no matter
what life form you are.
Also, the males have tusks for sex. Yeah, see? That is exactly the reaction I would expect when it's like, they have tusks for sexy time. Oh. Because, like, they don't even use it to fight other males. They just use it to hold the females in place. It's so fucked up, man. They're just so weird. You've been trying to reach me about Factory's extended warranty? How dare you? How dare you? Factory does not have warranty. Wait, does Factory have a warranty? Oh, fuck. Are we the warranty?
We are the warranty.
I'm sorry,
that's why we're researching atomic bombs.
Yep. Hot tusk on tusk action, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like bot flies and tsetse flies. Because what is it? We also, in the United States, if I remember right, we had a like a variant of those called the screw fly that was eradicated, I think. Like way back in the day. Sounds like an orc adult film. It does. We still have bot flies. They're common. Wait, in USA? I'm sorry, Waslow. Well, I mean, the solution is in the USA. Oh my God. It's Swedish for blue shark. Ooh. Always with the eyebrow waggles, man. Never not eyebrow waggles. Fire blue? No, it's fireball. Fireball is the verbal component. Actually,
fire blue fireball.
Now, okay. Flame Scion, I think that you have now discovered exactly the person that you need to make for a D&D game, where they they say all the verbal components to spells as if they're something from Doom every time. Baby Bahaj. Dude, no. God. You cast Chainsaw? That's if you're playing a fighter.
I mean, sounds like a smart move.
So let's see. So we're okay. Let me see if I can do this math, because I feel like if I do it, I might be able to figure it out. Crafting speed 2, products finished. No. So I have to look at how long it takes to create the sub item. 3.2 crafting speed. Okay. I feel like I recall something about this. And these guys have a crafting speed of 2. So they finish it in 1.6 seconds. And there are 48 of them?
Yep.
I feel like that comes out to something very nicely rounded. So if it takes...
It kind of does. I mean, there's a few things that are sort of...
so it's 30 per second.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
this whole thing can supply a belt.
Yes.
Oh my god, this blows me away that this entire thing can only supply the bit that I put down right now. Oh, fuck. Jesus.
The Doom Sprite editor.
This game is so complicated. It can be. It can be. I mean, so like if you're trying to get like good ratios, it definitely gets more complicated. If you play it like I tend to, it's very much just like put things down, and when they don't work, just curse your idiot brain and then put more things down until it works, or if it doesn't work still, then just go, well, then it's inefficient, and that's how it is. You're on, oh god. Your relationship status is factory. It's a good status to be.
Nice. Mod all the imp fireballs to be textured like fire blue. Yeah. And then when the fireballs grow up, they get to be cacodemons.
So Killer gave me something that's a little cursed.
Yeah.
It was a little thing that said, canonically, H.P. Lovecraft, all of the stories that he wrote were taking place in Massachusetts. So every character in an H.P. Lovecraft story should talk like with a Bostonian accent. I will now read the passage that Killer sent me.
All right.
Oh my god! It's an eldritch horror from beyond the stars!
Beyond the stars, kid.
Beyond the stars, kid! Oh, let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Let's see. This sounded like fractions. This reminds me, I got a text from my aunt earlier who teaches 4th grade. Her students were doing math with common denominators, but what her students said was condom nominators. Oh, when children are funny.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so then I can do 3 more and then no mas. Now this is actually going to put out chips at a pretty good clip, isn't it?
It should, yeah. Like, I dare you to describe it, kid. It was frickin' indescribable. Unspeakable.
Fucking love it. Holy shit. Oh god. Just sitting around right now. That's a good way to be. I'm a fan of sitting around, not doing much. I have to say, your Eldritch Bostonian is extremely good.
I wonder how much the Boston accent has changed since the 20s.
Yeah, really. Let's see, I need to put the iron here. And here? Yes. Okay, so let's start off with copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines of copper. So how did we combine those here?
Inspector Legrasse. I should know who that is.
Isn't that Sherlock Holmes? Hey, Wadji. You're Your phone, the poor shit,
John
indeed.
Raymond Legras.
Battery power is overrated. I actually don't really like charge my phone very often, if I'm being honest. Which is maybe terrible, but you know, whatever. Oh wait, I need to not have that because that's got to go into this guy. No, that one's going to go into this guy. Those two are going into this. These two are going into that.
Inspector Lestrade is the Sherlock Holmes. Yeah.
Right.
Legras. So I guess I haven't read those stories. It's a Lovecraft character. Shows up in what was it that I just read?
No worries about
Eternal Darkness.
Ah.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, no, that's right. Legras is the inspector in charge of a series of events that take place in Call of Cthulhu and Eternal Darkness.
What the hell did I... Oh, I know what I did. Okay, I gotta redo these. Okay. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's right. He's okay. Yeah. Is in like actual, honest to God, Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Like the story Call of Cthulhu.
Not the RPG nor the Metallica song.
Wait, there was a Metallica song Call of Cthulhu?
Yes. They spell it different. It's
Cthulhu?
with a K.
Oh.
Cthulhu.
That's how it should be spelled in Sucker for Love. I cannot be convinced otherwise. What am I doing? I am doing the thing.
Alright.
Okay, and then we're going to take this last one. We're going to go... Hyonk. Candy, I gotta tell you, that clip of you fighting that fucking guy in Remnant, I actually laughed out loud. My wife thought something was wrong. The noises I made, she was like, "Are you okay?" Oh, dude, it was so good.
The Call of Cthulhu by Chaosium and Sandy Peterson. Hope he's doing well, making plenty of city levels for Doom while spewing dubious truth facts. I feel like truth facts is a highly technical term.
Truth facts. And honestly, Lazy, I would not doubt that that is a thing. Which one now? The one where you fucking killed... I forget what the name of the boss is in Remnant. Where you were... just the first thing you said in the clip was, "Suck my dick," and I was just like, this is, like, so good. It was my favorite thing. Which I know is very childish, but I don't care.
Whatevs. I mean, I think of him as Bathtub Lord. I can't remember his actual proper name.
Yes! That makes me so happy. Oh, welcome back, Dewo. I love that you think of him as Bathtub Lord.
I definitely, like, personally, I favor the other person in the, like, there's two that'll send you out on the same mission.
Yeah, I just thought it was hilarious that you were, like, you just completely un-Englished for a minute. You were like, "You fucking guy with your fucking..." good, man. Oh, wait, I did this wrong. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Fuck. What have I done?
What happened?
I did it wrong. I did very, very wrong. I put iron in the wrong place.
John Carmack actually really gifted a Ferrari as a prize.
What?
Doom Deathmatch tournament. It's good stuff. I
Oh,
mean,
no.
and if not for Sandy Peterson, who would have finished Doom?
Oh, no, you're definitely
Hope
not
he's
the
doing
only
well.
one, Candy. I think Allie and I and Priest had some un-Englishing while we were fighting Bathtub Lord as well.
Yeah, honestly, Ixalis was the one that just like, I was like,
Oh, yeah. That boss sucked the hard one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Candy, if you've gotten to that spot, that's the one that I mentioned that, where I said, I feel like the game is, like, meant to have co-op. You like context for this hilarity? Oh, Dewo. It's a game called Remnant from the Ashes.
No,
And
he's typing.
yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh the dude with the giant hammer who has a vulnerable butt crack. Yeah, I remember him.
Oh. Is
You
he
have
called the
context?
Butcher?
I don't remember. He's the butt cracker to me.
Oh, it was a Quake tournament, not a Doom tournament. All right. Guess we're gonna have to recycle these truth facts, turn them in for new ones.
My God, what have I done?
Made some amazing factory stuff.
At least spaghetti.
At least spaghetti. Oh yeah.
The flying spaghetti monster be praised.
Guy one didn't even have a driver's license, so Carmack had to take the car back home. Oh, Carmack had to pay to get the car to the guy's home because he couldn't drive it there himself.
Okay, so that's that. Now this has to do other things. What's this for? That's for copper? I think that's what I was doing with that. Yes, that is what I was doing with that. Excellent. You remember nothing from Remnant? I mean, it's a fun game, but like, yeah.
There are parts of it that are more memorable than others, I think, and by God, the names are hard to remember.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why we have like Butt Crack Lord and shit like that.
I mean, like, I really enjoyed the Butcher as a fight, and,
Oh, yeah.
and I love that you call him Butt Crack Lord.
Well, yeah, because he's got a vulnerable booty.
Yep.
I think I want to say it was Priest that was the one that was like, wait a minute, I just shot his butt and it did double damage. I seem to recall that being a thing, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I remember that it was hilarious when we discovered that his ass is his vulnerable part.
I mean, I like the way you told it, even if that's like an embellishment of actual factual
Of truth facts.
truth facts. Yes. Not to be confused with Moon Scoops, starring Buzz Aldrin.
Moon scoops.
So, Colbert did a bit with Buzz Aldrin. He had Buzz Aldrin on the show, and they did this like bit where Buzz Aldrin started out like telling us some interesting facts and like
Some moon
little
facts.
pieces of advice, moon facts, and they called them moon scoops, and and then they like quickly diverged into the absurd with Buzz Aldrin saying stuff like, when you go to the moon, be sure to bring a gun loaded with silver bullets, because if there are any werewolves up there on the moon, it's always a full moon.
Oh my God. Oh God. Oh yeah, the big yeah. So that's Ixalis, the moth with all the lasers and shit. Ixalis is a fucking piece of shit. I hated that boss. Oh yeah, yeah. Where he just yeah, one chop just fucking annihilates you. Exactly. Actually, I could just make these go the other way, I guess. That wouldn't be the dumbest thing I've done. No, that would be perfectly fine, come to think of it.
Oh,
Let's do that.
reversal?
Oh, thank you. Ah.
Hydrate's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Never marathon Doom 1.
Unless you have Doom to or text to Doom, then that's the only way to fly. One must have their crumbling bone noises.
Crumbling bone noises.
Yeah, see, when I play
About
Dark Souls, I'm
time.
very much like a head-on kind of person. Not that I think anybody's really surprised by that, but
Oh, yeah, Revenants aren't in Doom 1.
oh, fair enough, fair enough. I totally forgot about that. Was it like
Yeah,
the biggest nasty thing in that is in Doom 1 is the cyber demons, right?
Cyber Demon, yeah, because the boss of episode 1 is the 2 Princes of Hell. The boss of episode 2 is the Cyber Demon, the Spider Demon. And yeah, episode 3 is the Cyber Demon. Barons of Hell, yeah, not princes. Oh, Cyber Demon is episode 2, and then episode 3 is the Spider Demon. Yeah. Although I would say, I feel like Cyber Demons are stronger, but you have to face more garbage with the Spider Demons. Mastermind, big old brains in a... So what does Text to Doom do for the mechanical whirring of the spider legs?
Oh, that's such a great... That is a great ask.
Cyber demons are immune to splash damage. It's totally not fair because they shoot rockets.
Oh, that's
I
awesome,
suppose
Dewo.
if your hands are rocket launchers, developing immunity to splash damage is adaptive.
Okay, so now that's about to get filled up with more stuff. Okay, and then we want to... Alright, so this is the loading station over here. Got it. I'm going to have to come over to one of your loading stations and see how it is that you set up the splitters and whatnot. Get a good idea how that is all going to flow on my end. That's awesome, Dewo. Like that's actually one of the things that I also enjoyed a lot about certain other MMOs as well. It was like when you run into new players who were like fascinated by stuff, you know, like having a really good time with things. Is this the one that I made? No, it's something else. What was it? What? Damn it. You give a rat person a chicken egg? Yeah, that sounds koboldish.
It scans a good point. Spider Demon just spews out bullets that you can't evade so easily.
So wait, that's for this iron. Wait, oh no, I've done wrong. Or have I? No, I have. So really I want this to be here. And... well, this doesn't really matter. I can just turn this around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to go like... yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Armored Spider. That thing in Demon Souls... I don't even... like, I feel like in Demon Souls I just didn't really understand what the puzzle was for some of the puzzle bosses. Aside from the blind monk. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, God, Duke's Dear Freya. Yeah. That boss fight, like, it's not a painful boss fight, but Jesus fucking Christ, it broke me my first time playing the game, because, you know, arachnophobia.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that whole zone just, like, was an actual nightmare for me. But now that I've played through the game, like, 5 times, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I've convinced my brain that they're more ant than spider.
Nice.
Right, I knew there was one of these that I forgot. Scorpions are just land lobsters? Yeah, with like little pokey tails, that's all. Although scorpions don't really bother me as much. Although I will say that scorpions do have weird mouths. Very similar to like camel spiders.
Spider Mastermind leg sounds are just a constant whoosh.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
I'm sorry, Candy, I'm sorry. Fun fact for you, Candy. Well, actually, maybe it's not so fun, but it's fun for me. In the D&D world that I created, the elves actually ride giant camel spiders. Yeah, they're desert elves. So they live around very large, munchy arthropods.
Arachnotron's like the mini spider demon. It just goes step, step, step. Step, step, step.
It does it just make little steppers? That's actually adorable.
Steppers. What level power armor have I got? Mark
I wonder if Elden Ring DLC will give us space spiders. They already gave us space scorpions. Dude, honestly, like, I mean, they gave us that, and they also gave us, like, weird space dragonflies, kind of.
Alright.
The, what the hell's that boss's name? It's like Astel, the Space Lord or whatever. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, I mean, well, what else would you call it? I mean, my only because we were talking about Dobson flies earlier, I'm like, it's a space Dobson fly. Like, no, not everything can be that. Just like not everything can be Dark Souls.
You want a revenant, like a pet revenant? You can hear it go, it's boning time.
Oh no! Oh shit! I'm out of freaking belts. What the hell? All right, well I'm gonna get this all set up anyway. I've done this stupidly. Why? Have I done this stupidly? No. No, I'm smart. Okay. Before I was dumb, but now I am smart. Dang it!
Excellent. The insmartening. Well, are they trying to eat the red? No, that's wall. Why can't we see down there?
I think we just don't have radar coverage? I don't know.
Need more radar.
There's a sound you might not have heard too often because I'm usually not in range. Oh? I've done this stupidly. Why? I feel the same, dude. They have a melee punch attack? Oh, it's right. It's like a weird flamey punch or something, right? Or am I just adding Captain Falcon punches to Revenants for no reason in my brain?
No, it's like a big old haymaker.
Ah. They just go right in the fisticuff? Oh, that's great. Right in the fisticuff.
Yep.
Wait a minute, do you have belts? You do, just not the kind that I need. Poopy. Put all this crap in the auto trash.
Yep.
All right. So I gotta understand this thing. Oh, wow. That's a lot. So wait. What is this fired from? The atomic bomb. Is it a rocket launcher?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
So, I believe that means Spidertrons can launch it.
But should
tanks? Well, that's a good question. Basically, if you are running the opposite direction and firing it, you'll be fine. But woe-betide any Spidertron that auto-fires and then runs towards it.
Oh, God. With greasy hands, what'd you do? Hopefully it was eating fried chicken.
Eating fried chicken.
This fried chicken is delicious.
Alright, how's our Kovrax doing?
I have to say... Oh, Pizza Hut. Ah. I have to say that, like, setting up the circuit factory has made me appreciate exactly why you need smelter columns that are so enormous. Like, the fact that all of this only supplies 30... or actually, is it even 30? It's less than that, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20... Okay, so 40 green circuit makers. Like,
yep.
that blows me away, man.
And then think about that in terms of red circuits or blue circuits, and it gets even worse.
Oh my God. Like, okay, I'm kind of, like, very much resource pilled right now, where I'm like, I'm just going to go and capture every single goddamn mining spot we can so that we can just have, like, the greatest factory that's ever existed.
I love it.
Let's go. Okay, I think they're done taking all this stuff away from me. Good. All right, cool. So, Lizzie, what toppings did you get on that pizza, though? Was it just like a straight-up pepperoni? I feel like pepperoni and cheese are just like the defaults.
A good default.
Yeah. Although I also feel like, if I'm right, in the Midwest, when you got like just regular pizza, sometimes sausage was the default. But like there, when they say sausage, they mean like not like slices of a sausage link, but like crumbled bits of like a breakfast sausage, kind of. I mean, not exactly like that, but like kind of. Like a sausage patty that's been like, you know.
Yeah, I like the crumbly kind of sausage.
Same.
I mean, I like the New England style. Like it's the same shape as pepperoni, but it's like grayish brown and smaller. I like that sausage too.
You're just giving him up there, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I think I prefer it that way. Okay, so now these are going to be done, and now we got to combine these guys to all feed into this thing over yonder. You're from the Midwest? Let's go. Ask me how mad I would be if she bought KFC bucket underwear. My response was, finger looking good? Let's go. Xano. Oh, man. That's awesome. Oh, dude, it is. I also didn't realize that, Candy, until I moved up to the Northeast. And then, like, we got sausage on a pizza, and they had, like, sliced up Italian sausage, and I was like, what? Wait, I'm coming over here to see one of your loading setups. That's what it is. So I want to understand how you do it. This is different, though. Wait.
Yeah, not all of them are the same.
Oh, you've got one set up already. So wait, are there 2 loading stations?
Maybe? I don't
Or is that an
remember.
unloading? I think I need to go look at the thingies.
So the only particularly interesting thing about the loading setup is the different stack sizes
Okay.
for even chest loading. And that is something I learned from a YouTube video. Or like, if you have the early one only have a stack size of 1, it will take less, and so the other ones can get more. Because if you have six green thingies, green inserters, the last couple will just get starved if they're all at full stack size.
So wait, let's see what these
All right.
train stops are. So you guys are coming here, and it looks like to get circuits. So what is your logic, little train? Circuit City! Oh my god. Let's see. Out to circuit drop-off. Empty car. Okay, so this means that it will stay here until its cargo inventory is full. And it will go to the other location and leave that location when its cargo inventory is empty. Well, Spiderbot do many things. Spiderbot do many, many things. Let's see here. So then what is your deal? Oh, this is iron in and iron out. Did we have another node that we were going to be pumping stuff out of? Or, oh, I think we might have originally been planning to do iron here. And just shipping the iron back. Maybe? I'm unsure.
Possibly. I mean, feel free to rearrange if any of that stuff is not as intended.
Also, I agree, Xano. I think we need to have this quote be on a shirt. I'm going to be a fucking gremlin today, and nobody can legally stop me. Man, look at them circuits fly. Holy shit.
Nice.
God damn.
Yeah, that is a beauty to behold.
Which way are these going? Which way is this going? Ah, the opposite direction that it needs to go. That's okay. We can just turn that around. Whoops. I love that the robots will just replace what you, like, what you're putting down without doing stuff like putting the circuits in your inventory or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Come to me, little robots. I have to say, like, having a Constructotron is
Very
so
nice.
yeah, like just the because I think this one has like 100 construction robots or something.
That's a goodly amount.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, how many do you have? Your grid 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it has 100. Which in some ways feels a little bit like overkill, but also it's just like, yeah, but who cares?
I mean, no such thing as overkill.
Oh yeah.
When are we making the nuking spiders? Well, we haven't finished researching atomic bomb yet.
We will have to at least give it a shot, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, what if we played Spidertron Roulette? Oh wait, you can't. Never mind. I was just like, what if you could just hide one nuclear missile in the pile of 1,600 missiles?
I mean, we could make a mod for that.
Let's go. And suddenly I'm reminded of one of the comments you said before where it was like, you were so mad you tunneled, I can't remember which one it was, but it was like a tunnel IPv4 through IPv6.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, okay, I got it right. Yay.
You did. Yes. Like, the internet's being stupid. I'm gonna do a thing.
Holy fuck, this is gonna take... Well, okay, so... Let me think about this. The trains are going to... They're gonna line up to take circuits. But then... Wait, are these already empty? What? You're kidding. All right,
The ones on the periphery are gonna...
yeah, they're gonna run out pretty fast.
Quick. Yeah. Alright, why do we not have enough
Oh, cool.
centrifuges?
I take it you mean like acting improv, Zano? If so, man, that's really cool. It truly would. It truly would. Holy shit, man. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, whoops. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 2,000 for... So there's we're going to be transporting 8,000 circuits for each train load. No, 8,000 circuits per car.
Per car. Yeah.
Oh!
Each wagon has 40 slots, and there's 200 per slot.
Oh, all the time, Dewo. All the time. That's like my brand, is being terrible at games for about 3 minutes straight. Usually in, 3-minute increments over and over again. This is kind of nuts. Like, I have to... Are we making them fast enough? Is that happening? Could I expand this? Wait, hang on. Is this actually 48 or am I crazy? It's 192?
Oh yeah, no, it like each kind of row of that is 48. So
Oh!
it's 24 per like individual row, 48 outputting to each belt. So yeah, you might have four times as much capacity as you thought you did.
Holy shit. Okay, well that changes things. Alright, well, instead of doing this the stupid way that I was doing before, I'm just going to do it a smarter way. We're going to cut this
I
off.
mean, it sounds like the smart way and the smarterer way.
Indeed. Okay, so we got that line. And then we're going to go... a copy? A pasta.
Excellent. Copy pasta is so appropriate for our style of playing Factorio.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I love it. Brain enlarging in progress? Yes.
Soon, cosmic brain soon.
Yes. Then we will have to talk like H.P. Lovecraftian, Bostonian, Eldritch people. It's a monster from the stars! I can't do a Bostonian accent unless I'm angry for some reason.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, like, my wife has actually said that, like, you know, and the thing is, I am not from this area whatsoever, but, like, the northeastern whatever, like, comes out when I'm driving and angry.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
That's doesn't need to make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do we have a factory making centrifuges?
Yeah, so Candy, I used to play the Last Spell soundtrack for this game, which was also oddly appropriate in some ways, because we were, like, driving around with tanks and exploding bugs. And then for some reason Steam started, like, hating that? And would actually, like, actively crash? I don't know why, though. It was very strange.
And the soundtrack doesn't let you, like, export it to WAV or FLAC or anything?
I don't know.
Or MP3 for that matter?
Wait, am I seriously only using half of this? Oh my god. Okay. Looking at the...
Expand.
Yeah, looking at the furnaces that are active is, like... This is the, like, brain enlarge moment where I'm like, holy shit, I understand now. Well, actually, wait, no, I shouldn't think about... Okay, wait, no. I need to first also have that come here. Yes. Then we will truly know. Exactly, more of them are lighting up, which is better for us.
Yes. Yeah, ideally they should all be lit all the time, and they should be exactly fully consuming a belt and exactly fully filling a belt. Alright, I want to make centrifuge.
Okay, so now this has got to go... No, this is going the right way. Oh, let's go. Okay. Glorious, glorious baguettes. Okay, so let's see what this does to our setup once these get going. Oh, wait, actually I have to combine this. Okay. God damn it. There we go. Repeat. Process, refine, profit. Exactly. Oh, that sounds perfect, Xano. Okay, so now I need this thing to come out here and go into one of those guys. My God. The circuits.
Yeah. How many belts of circuits do we have coming now?
Not enough. But we're going to be
Still
feeding
not
each one of
enough.
these inputs with an entire belt.
Excellent.
This is the circuits must flow. This is like we've turned into Dune, but for green circuits.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's. Wait, how am I feed? Oh, because one of the okay, one of these still needs to be doing anything, I think. Or wait. Right, we did this so that I can observe the copper. Oh, I've only ever gone through New Game +1 and +2, I think, in Dark Souls 1. I've never gone, like, into a lot of... I've done a little bit of New Game +1 in Dark Souls 2. But I don't really do a lot of the New Game Plus stuff.
Really putting rocket fuel in my car is not a terrible idea that will lead to many crashes.
Okay, so there's like 112 of these that are getting loaded. But I don't know if we're just not consuming fast enough. How is that possible? Could I potentially add more factories to this? No, that wouldn't really help us.
Well, because they're saturating the one belt out. I think you only need one copper belt in. So the consumption rate on how many is it? So 30. So they're consuming one. No, they're consuming two. It looks like some of them are idle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because they're not they can't actually make anything because the belt is so saturated.
Yeah. The output. So basically, about 2/3 of your things are actually doing stuff, and then
damn it,
the last third are not.
So really, well, hang on, let me see about this. So you guys make. Oh my God, it's so fast. So shit. So really, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That makes sense because this is 14. So this one operates at half the speed that the others do, because it only gets to place one every once in a while. Or no, it's these. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12. Wait a minute, but the green ones operate at a faster speed, don't they?
So they're a quarter again faster than handcrafting, which I think is the baseline.
Okay, so that makes
sense.
sense.
Is the baseline for crafting speed 1, as opposed to blue assemblers, which are 0.75 crafting speed.
So really, ideally, what I would do is a setup of 6 of the 6 green circuit makers. Mm-hmm. And their associated copper wire, fed by a belt, because then so 6 of these. Because every 2 is fed by 3, so that's 9 and 9. That's 18 total, which can be fed by 1 belt. This is even more like the brain expandy thing, because it's like, yeah, I thought about the copper, but I didn't really think about the output of the circuits, because in my brain I was like, yeah, there's no way we're gonna ever output that many circuits. Little did I know.
Indeed.
All right, well, I'm not gonna worry about this now, because I feel like this is actually totally fine, right? We're fine with what's happening right now. Okay. I had to make sure.
What's happening right now?
Hey, there he is. We're circuiting. We're circuiting really hard. We're circuiting harder than has ever been circuited before, my friend.
I see.
And I'm fiddling around, like I'm adding more centrifuges to the uranium refining, because we are on the verge of completing atomic bomb research.
Okay. So you need more 235 for that?
Yeah, and We're at 34 out of 40 for the Covarex to start.
Okay. We could probably. So, are you adding the centrifuges just to the initial refinement at the moment?
Yes.
Because once we start hitting Covarex quantities, we can add more centrifuges to the Covarex.
Oh, excellent.
Because like yeah, we only need one for the 4 reactors that we have, but if we need more for like, you know, nuclear fuel or atomic bombs, then we're gonna want more
Yeah.
centrifuges.
I think I saw one go by a couple seconds ago. Yeah. Oh, so we're at 30. No, we're still at 34.
Okay, wait, why are these? Oh, right, I just made this. That's why it's not active, of course.
Ah, needs electricity.
Oh, not electricity, but it just hasn't received resources yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
they need to actually traverse the belt.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. So like, I just ran out of inserters and belts, so this thing is completely dry at the moment. Which is insane because, like, just thinking of the number of things that each of these Spidertrons requests. So wait, do I have belts in this Spidertron's inventory? No.
It would be a smart thing to have.
Yeah, so, like, well, the thing is, in the Murdertron's inventory, I don't, but in the other one, I do.
Okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, because
Like,
Murdertron is... Originally, I meant to, like, set up, like, annihilate big swaths of bugs, and then
yeah.
set up solar farms.
Okay, so you did give it some construction capacity, but not, like, universal.
Yeah, essentially, like, its construction capacity ends up being that I put the stuff in my inventory from its trunk, and then I make the stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah. that's fucking wild, Xano. Holy shit. It looked like your muscles wanted to escape. That's a messed up sentence, dude. I don't know. That makes me feel very uncomfortable. Alright, so are you fulfilled on your logistics? No. You still have stuff coming. Okay. What about inserters? Actually, why aren't you requesting blue boys? You should be requesting blue boys. You should be requesting like 500 of these things. How about 400? That sounds fine. What if my muscles ran away? Man. That'd be wild. Oh yeah, so Candy. The context was I was on a trip to Europe, and this like we were with a tour group, and one of these older ladies, like she didn't mean anything mean by it or anything. She was just because I was wearing a Dark Souls shirt that had like some of the hollows and stuff on it, and she was like, "Why do you like morbid things?" I was like, "It's not morbid. We all have skeletons inside us. It's not like they're scary unless they get up and start running around on their own, and then that's a little scary, I guess." Yeah.
What's I gonna do? Right. Oh.
All right.
We
Atomic
know how
roulette
to
can now
make
begin.
Atomic bombs. Well, we still need to have the U-235, right? Because they do. Yeah, they want the glowy stuff. They want 30 glowy stuff per rocket. I stop Spidertron? Hello, Spidertron.
Oh, I feel you, Xano. Like, well, I guess it's less that I get like an insane kind of mindset, and more like it's how I describe myself in interviews when like a person asks me like, "What's your biggest weakness?" and I'm like, "I won't let go of a problem until it's done," which it's like, all right, so this person is tenacious and they won't just give up. And the answer to that is, you're right, I won't.
What was I gonna do? Oh, right.
I need to split this.
Modules.
Exactly. Tenacious BLT. Correct. Glowy stuff, yeah. So the glowy nuclear shit is what we're talking about. Alright, Circuit Farm is nearing sort of completion, but now I have more knowledge going into the next one. Which I...
Oh,
What? Why is nothing happening here? Oh, your trunk space is completely fucked. Okay, well that makes sense.
so much brighter now. I always forget to put lights.
That's awesome, Xano. I love that.
Let there be light.
Yes.
Oh. The bugs have killed a radar station.
Oh, what? You're very quiet.
Oh, I'm sitting a little farther away from my mic than I usually do.
Oh,
There
gotcha,
we go.
gotcha.
What did the bugs kill?
A radar station down south.
Ah, okay.
I'll have to go on an
Not
extermination run. That sounds like a
What's
thing
the
we should do.
extent of our...
Sick. Alright, so now I need to do the other side. Alright, so now if we ever want co-liquefaction, it's right there. Oops.
Ooh.
Yay! I've stained your mind. Thank you, Xano. That's a very odd compliment to receive, and I'm actually kind of loving it.
What is I stained your mind?
Hmm?
Oh, you stained their mind.
Yes, yes. Ice Danger Mine. I feel like that's playing Dark and Darker with Sora. That's what that is.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, lots of robots. Because I forget how many are in my power armor. Oh, I have 50 in mine, so there's 150 robots between myself and the Spidertron.
Excellent.
Okay, there were some missing inserters. Place them, place them! Okay. Alrighty, so now I need to bring in the other belt. Do I want to go below that or above it? I want to go above it, okay. Have either of you ever been in a metal shop before?
Yes, but not while it was like actively doing a lot of stuff.
Okay. It's like, I've noticed that whenever I go into the metal shop at work, it always smells like bacon. And I don't know why, because it's like, it's frickin' iron and copper and shit. Like, why is it smelling like frickin' bacon?
Some lubricant or catalyst might have kind of the bacon grease smell, and like different stuff like brake fluid tastes sweet. Ask me how I know this.
Yeah.
How do you know this?
Well, when you're working on a straight six Ford truck that it has a suspension so high that you can just like lie down under it, it's easy to just be looking up at the brake compressor while you're working on it.
And lick
But
it?
I accidentally had my mouth open a little bit.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, like hydraulic fluid can have interesting odors or flavors to it. And anything that's burnable is going to have an odor.
I don't know. I don't think they do welding, Candy. I don't think I've ever seen anybody in there with a welding mask. I know they have like these really big CNC machines and stuff like that. What the hell? What are these robots taking? I can't even tell. The number of belts I've used in this build is,
Many belts.
yeah, I've had to come back at least twice. Maybe 3 times just for belts. Oh yeah, definitely. It was like every time I go in there, because, you know, last year I was doing our asset audit, and like, I went into the metal shop for the first time, and I was like, why does it smell like bacon? That's so wild. Maybe there's something else that happened, and like, it just smells that way. And then I went in today, and it was like, it's like bacon or like a beef short rib. You know, like fatty meat on a grill is what it smells like. Just it's instead of, you know, having delicious meats around, there's just a lot of like metal shavings.
Forbidden bacon.
Extremely forbidden. Very, very highly forbidden. Wait a minute, what? Oh, it's 7 or 800. Okay. And right now you're going to retrieve 500? Okay.
I'm so ready for semester to be done.
Yeah?
Senioritis is hitting hard this semester.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I only have like a week and a half left in the semester, so I'm like, just be done, please.
Soon. TM. Oh, I love that Xano. So Xano's Smith shop actually smells like bacon because he'll cook bacon on his forge whenever he can.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right.
I suppose if it's clean enough, why not?
Yeah.
It's not like the bacon's going to harm anything that you make with it.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine, like, quenching a sword in bacon fat?
Somehow, I don't think you get a very good quench.
No, I don't think so either.
It would be questionable.
Oh yeah, Candy. So like I did a glass blowing class, and I remember the guy telling us that the flame when you're doing glass blowing is like wait, did I bring this shit to the wrong spot? Am I nuts? Or do we have enough to... Oh. Oh no, I brought it to the wrong place. Fuck.
No.
This is the iron one. Damn it.
Oopsie.
Shit. How do I change the place?
Oh, you have to delete the stop and then just add a different one.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Out circuit drop off. Wait until cargo is empty. Okay, that was my bad. Shit.
Does that mean that the iron is now full of circuits?
No, so
or
the
is
train
it...
hasn't left.
Oh, all right. Okay. Oh yeah, it won't leave until the back wagon is full.
So I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I've set it to that specific place. I'm going to fill the last wagon so that it goes to that place, to the circuit area, and drop
Okay.
stuff off. And I'm gonna disconnect.
Is this an iron train?
Yes.
Ah, okay. You're gonna use the almost never used key to hook and unhook rolling stock.
What?
Like, I think it's the V key.
No idea. How does V?
So if you're like in a train and you hit V, it should detach all the cargo wagons.
Oh no. So I sent it off to the circuit area.
Okay.
So it's gonna drop off at the circuit, and when it gets
Yeah.
back, I'm going to have. Well, let's see. So right now I'm just gonna basically disconnect all the inserters by turning them, so that they don't try to put anything else in there. And then I'm going to redo all of this because shame.
Okay.
Suddenly shame.
No shame, only spaghetti.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this one was already... Why did I not think about this beforehand? What is wrong with me? Okay. Yeah, it's like, it's an insanely high degree. Yeah, it's like 9,000 degrees or some shit.
Sort of thing where don't touch it, don't even get close to it because it will take your skin right off.
Yeah. It's like the dude was just like, just don't, like, because it's yeah, it'll burn the holy shit out of you. Yeah. I mean, also like the glass is incredibly sharp, you know, so it's also that kind of thing. Put that in the auto trash. Okay. So, actually, I would like to take these and go skadoop. I can't reach that. I can go Spidertron, please. Thank you. Skadoop. Oh. This is going to take a while. Yeah. Forge oven and glove warmer. I actually have some welding gloves that I use for kitchen stuff, which is an idea that I got from Peach.
Yeah, welding gloves are great for like barbecuing and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, like it was great because I have a recipe where like I'm cooking a bunch of stuff in like a Dutch oven, and then I have to fill the oven or the Dutch oven with well, not fill it, but like put a bunch of water in it. But like doing that with very hot substances already in the pot is difficult when you also have to add like another couple pounds of water. So like having those gloves to just grab the whole thing, not give a shit, and like fill it is really nice.
Yeah.
What is happening? What? Oh, you guys are getting filled up is what's happening. Okay. Right, because all the outputs are backed up. Got it. Yeah, so I think what happened, Candy, was that like we were eating up a whole bunch of resources here, and now that these guys are full and everything is backed up, these guys are getting more resources now, so they're still forging, if that makes sense. Because it makes me fucking Iron Man. Best response. Best response detected. God damn these bugs. Oh, it's you guys killing shit. All right, cool.
Yeah, no, I'm just like walking blithely through the center of bug bases.
It is the best pastime by far.
It's no better than what they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Hello, Aqueous. How's it going?
Let's see here.
We have spiders.
Yes, we do.
Spidertron has been achieved. Doing pretty well. Wrecking bugs. Oh. I was mostly just putting up that wall to hopefully stem the tide of expansion. Maybe. Our pollution cloud is enormous.
I haven't even looked at it in a little while.
I mean, it is commensurate with the glory of our base.
Oh my god, it totally is. Look at this. It's so delicious. I love how, like, concentrated the pollution is in certain areas, too. Like, even just the circuit setup is just like, it's just like a giant red sore. Oh, God.
Better Coverex has started.
Gorex has started?
I'm guessing. Like, it was close when last I looked.
Hmm.
Oh, you guys are talking about, like, the actual thing. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to want to let it run for a couple of cycles anyway, so that it can start building
enough.
up 235.
Yeah, because it basically makes one extra for every...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done 13 cycles already.
Nice.
How can you tell?
If you hover over any production machine, it'll say product's finished.
Oh, right. Dude, I love it when the Spidertron gets the stanky leg. It's like my favorite thing ever now.
The Nicolas Cage pillow is very important. Is Nick visible? I was goofing around and moved him, so he was a little bit out of frame.
I was gonna say, I feel like
Tragedy.
if we're talking about celebrity pillows, I have to bring out Daniel.
Daniel DeVito.
Which my wife hates it that I call it that. That I refer to the pillow as Daniel. She's like, he's been known as Danny DeVito in his entire career, and you call him Daniel for some reason. That's right. For all of you who haven't seen Daniel, I should show him off. And you should also go over to Allie's stream so you can witness the glory of Nicolas Cage in pillow format.
If I shift a little to the left.
Here, I'll be right back.
Danny Dorito. I bet you could do that with like the laser toast things. Like there are toasters that use a laser to engrave images on your bread before you eat it.
All right, you guys ready to witness Daniel?
Come on, Daniel. Can't fool me. That's just a black pillow. Ah. He looks so happy.
Behold Daniel. Daniel DeVito. There he is, and now he's gone. I feel like I should have Daniel be like a permanent fixture in the background. Which I think might be more possible after we reconfigure the office a bit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's like my wife got like a new desk for us and a whole bunch of other stuff, so we're gonna like rearrange the office a bit. Mr. Daniel, you're goddamn right.
Mr. Daniel.
All right, let's see how well this is getting filled now. Oh wait, it would help if I actually filled in the rest of the belts.
Only if you want stuff to go to places.
Yeah. Who needs stuff to go to places? I mean, like, come on. All right, I do have to get rid of these other circuits, though. What is the best way to do this?
Are we building personal? Are we building Mr. Fusions anywhere?
Oh,
Could
yes.
be, yeah.
I just got done building my Mark II armor.
There might be a spare Mark II, or no, you filled stuff into it, right? Yeah, there's the Mr. Fusion factory,
This
and
guy
I think
was
it's hooked
at
up.
Iron plates out? Yeah, iron plate drop off, I think is what this was. Yeah, because iron plate and iron plate drop off. Okay.
It needs more blue circuits.
Empty card.
That's what it needs.
Oh, okay, I see it.
You just so I can say Dan. I mean, yeah, you could, but like, come on. Who's gonna do that? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put this shit in my auto trash. That's what I'm gonna do.
Am I out of rockets? How is this possible?
Heresy.
Heresy.
Heresy that clearly requires some sort of heavy flamer.
Hmm.
The heaviest of flamers.
Tell me more about Bolt Gun. What type of game is it?
Oh, so
It looks like Warhammer 40k Doom.
yeah,
Okay.
that's my understanding.
It's like old school shooter.
Yep.
Yeah, but with like old school graphics too.
Yep.
So the retro aesthetic, but having learned lessons from the past.
Yes.
It verfers Flammen.
It Werfer's Flammen. Yep. That is my understanding.
Oh, we have a traffic jam with trains. What's going on here?
The speed at which these things fill up is just insane.
Why is traffic jam? Oh, interesting.
Is it something I did?
No, it's... Oh, one of these trains was trying to use the uranium drop-off as a turnaround, and that... Alright,
I still have circuits? What the fuck? How?
Fix the rocket problem now.
Huh?
Flame Scion is demanding that the rockets... Okay, we got robots bringing rockets. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
John Joseph Nicholson. Wait, is Jack Nicholson's actual first name John?
Sounds plausible. Alright, how do I resolve this? I think I'm gonna take the uranium train, put it in manual for a moment. Just go straight forward.
What I'm doing right now is going to take a while, but that's okay. Well, I totally get it, Zano, because I also say Jefferson Bezos. instead of just Jeff Bezos or Jeffrey Bezos.
Jeffifer.
Yep. Jefferson Bezos.
Alright.
It's Jeffrey for sure. Oh, yeah.
The only moment a rocket launcher is no fun is when you run out or when you're the target. Frickin' Cyber Demon.
Very true. Oh, dude, no worries, Waji. I totally get you, brother. You know, I'm just glad for when you can be here. So you take care.
I totally agree. I endorse this message 100%.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that lips emoji will make me quiver every time. But
I feel like it's done its job.
yes.
Whatever job that is. I can only blame chat for this. They demanded the lips.
Back by popular demand, the lips.
Interesting wording there. Yeah, well. Oh, I love that, Xano. So wait, why the fuck are you guys doing? Oh, do we not have enough ore coming in? Is that why? Oh, that is why.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah, that mining patch probably can't feed the whole smelting array.
So what I'm hearing is we want to bring iron in on trains.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Or I need to secure more iron that's nearby and feed it into this monster.
Well, I do have. I didn't make a train for it.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, the trains are doing their thing, certainly.
But if you did want to place a whatchamacallit, like an unloading station, that would certainly work.
So do we want to turn the loading station into an unloading station? I think it will.
Is it not needed anymore as a loading station?
Well, loading iron plates just won't make sense anymore because of what we're doing up here, I think.
Okay.
Like, because our original plan was, like, to load the iron onto the train, I think, yeah?
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, totally repurpose that station.
All right, cool.
Do it.
Whatchamacallit and thingies, I think, are staples of my vernacular.
I've become a big fan of the Hoobajube.
Oh, dude,
Hoobajube.
Hoobajube is also... That's an S tier word.
I forget whether it's Danish or Dutch, but the thingamajig equivalent is huppeldepup.
Dude, that is... If there's something higher than S tier, that's it. Huppeldepup. Perfect, Xano. Perfect. so glad I can't get hit by trains right now. I'm very tempted to just move these, but I don't think that's a good idea. There isn't just like a fast way to move things from one inventory to another, is there?
If you control left click an empty square on the source, that should move as much as possible.
Well, I mean, because I'm trying to move things out of the what are supposed to be the iron plate containers.
Ah.
But I think I just have to do it manually, huh?
Yeah, it's like sometimes there's like this song and dance you can do with auto trash and then dumping it in chests, but
All right, I am very curious to see the unloading of all of these circuits and how quickly they're getting eaten. Because I get the feeling it's going to be like the iron ore and the copper ore when you set up that train where it was just like, an entire train got unloaded, and it's gone.
orb. How many of these are there?
The who's it doodle and my mom's whatchamacallit phrase was fucking dingle hopper.
Dingle hopper. Yeah. Do we have a backup stone mine?
No, but I can capture one.
Excellent. Because the one I'm standing at is getting close to done.
There's actually somewhat of an abundance of stone near where I'm at right now. I just got to go out and do it.
That one there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's already in the walls.
Yeah, the one I just pinged is inside the walls. I think that's the only one we have that is, though. There's a few that are close.
Oh, no, there's one. How do you ping? Is it middle click?
Control Alt left click.
There's one right there as well. That's inside.
That is within the walls, isn't it? All right, I'll set up that one that you pinged.
That is a big wave coming at us. I'm interested to see
Yeah,
this
we got
get
the lasers
annihilated by
too.
the lasers, yeah. There's actually so many of them I can hear the earth shaking. At least that's what it sounds like. It might just be their little feet going, but man, it sounds like everything's shaking.
Yep.
Yeah, Candy, one of the best parts about this game is all the new and inventive ways you get to annihilate bugs. Like, I mean, it's not super effective, but one of my favorite ways that I remember reading was when somebody talked about making bomber drones. Where you literally just have, like, construction drones creating minefields on top of bug nests. Oh yeah, the lasers are excellent. Because what is it? The lasers are actually the best static defense that you can get until you have uranium bullets, right?
With the
I've never
attack
gotten
speed,
that far.
with the attack speed bonuses, bullets still stay pretty viable.
Okay.
The only problem is that you just have to resupply them.
Yeah. Whereas with lasers, it's just like, yeah, it's got a power. It's got, you know, power poles, so it's all set.
That's one of the reasons why I prefer lasers to
Exactly,
turrets.
Candy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I know that the uranium bullets and whatnot do a lot of damage, but the problem is just, like, then you have to actually make the bullets.
Yep. And
I mean-
get them to the turrets and all.
Yeah.
that
I mean,
jazz.
what's lazier than not having to resupply.
That is an excellent point.
Oh god, I actually got out of my Spidertron. What am I doing?
Good God, man, what are you doing outside of your Spidertron?
Okay. Oh, dude, Sano, now I want cookies, and I just had a brownie, man.
A brownie, huh?
Yes. No, not that kind. These were these were actual just like fudge brownies. They were not, you know, like the special kind.
So we keep making that joke in class. So I'm doing like a. So one of my my 800 level classes is making a it's a community project.
Okay.
So we are working with the fine arts department to create a campus garden.
Nice.
And so one of the things that they keep like reminding us that they want in the garden is a like a wellness herb section. So we just keep making the joke like, herbs, huh?
Yeah. Is it legal where you're at?
Medicinally.
Ah, okay. Yes, the wellness herb. Hmm.
It'll probably be on the ballot next year for
Nice.
recreational. So South Dakota actually voted it in for recreational and medicinal at the same time,
Yeah.
but then our state government got kind of pissy about it
Well, that's unfortunate.
because it did technically violate the rules of how we do things here. You can only have a single item per ballot question, and
Huh.
so they considered it to be two separate issues, and so they struck down the recreational part but left the medical, and so I fully expect it to be on the ballot, for 2024.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I mean, green circuits seem pretty well saturated.
Seems
Except
like
for
we're struggling a little bit on blues.
I mean,
Yeah, blues are always a
that's-
struggle.
Yeah. They're a constant struggle bus at all times. How are
What?
reds doing? Reds seem to be totally fine, except that, you know... Oh, wait, no, plastic is a problem. What the fuck? Why is one side of the plastic okay and the other one is not?
It might be getting fed unevenly.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly coming from two different sources, it looks like. Yeah. One is... Well, so where's the other one coming from? Oh, no, it is actually the same source, just getting through a splitter. Okay, so it has a longer distance to go, because it's got to go around.
Ah, yeah. That sometimes it's as simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, Priest is in the old South Dakota.
Mm-hmm. I don't have the Twitch stream up, so
Yeah.
I can't see any questions.
Although now I'm realizing, I think that's like the limit of where we can go with that in terms of Twitch TOS, I think. It's just like the general area that you exist in.
Hmm.
What the hell do you have in your inventory that you don't want? Oh, circuits, Jesus Christ. Of course.
Good old flat country.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
I lived in Iowa for a while, and it was not very mountainous.
Yeah.
Tell you that.
Xano, I love that. Oh, nice. Oh, you're in Iowa? Oh, boy. Yeah, one of our C-level executives is like used to live in Connecticut and then moved to Utah. And my boss kept guessing. He was like, "It's for LDS, wasn't it? It was LDS. It was LDS." And it turns out, yes, it was because he wanted to join LDS, the Church of Latter-day Saints, the Mormons. He wanted his own space house or whatever it is they're supposed to get. I honestly can't fucking remember. Oh man, I love cats. Wait, they have magic underwear? What the fuck?
Oh, you haven't heard of this?
No, okay, like, I feel like I have, but now I'm like, wait a minute. What is the magic underwear thing?
I don't remember exactly its significance. I just know it exists.
Yeah, and like you're not supposed to take it off even for bathing. Like you take parts of it off.
What? What is this madness? So wait, okay, what does it accomplish, this magical underwear?
I forget whether it's a modesty thing or like if it's a blessed garment or what.
Shrugs in, not LDS. I have to say, I did love that in The Expanse they actually, like, had space Mormons that were like, yeah, we're gonna go to, like, whatever fucking planet on our giant spaceship. It was just, I don't know, for some reason that tickled me. So how can I add more plastic? Actually, do we need to add more plastic? I think the answer is yes. Because this is not
Well, yes,
saturated.
and I'm guessing we have a surplus of petroleum gas.
You can't go into the fancy tabernacle in Salt Lake City without the magic underwear? What? Dude, I am learning so much about Mormonism right now that I never thought I wanted to know. I am going to ask our CFO so many questions the next time I see him. And he is going to hate every second of it, guaranteed.
You can just imagine how that conversation goes down.
Oh my god, it's going to be like my favorite conversation of all time.
So, hey boss, about that magic underwear.
Yeah. Do you, listen, dude, do you wear the magic underpants? Like, if you do, you gotta tell me. It's like being a cop.
If you do, you gotta tell.
It's like being a cop! You're the underwear police or something. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Listen, man, I can't explain my stupid brain, alright? Alright, I gotta tell this thing what it needs to make. I want you to make plastic.
Damn. Mini Mr. Fusion takes a lot of blues.
No, I will not get fired.
It does.
Whoa! Okay, so Zano, I'm guessing that comes from a wiki, and it says the magic underpants, like that's I'm adding that, can be compared to that of a nun's habit, a priest's collar, a Jewish yarmulke, a prayer shawl, yarmulke and prayer shawl, a Muslim skull cap or hijab, or a Sikh's turban. And it says ... a pair of fucking panties. Oh, fuck. I can only imagine a Mormon getting strip searched and refusing to remove the god panties. I don't know, dude. This is so wild.
I could foresee that being a religious accommodation issue, and like,
What is this?
I don't think that would go too far in a court. In you know,
At least in Salt Lake
that could
City.
be- that could be easily fought.
Yeah. What is that a wall down there?
It is a wall, and I never finished it. I was like,
Oh, okay.
I was clearing out the edge of our pollution cloud, and I wanted to prevent expansion, but
Gotcha.
I ran out of walls and then got distracted by something else.
Cool.
It's like Coverax is doing pretty well. It's got 66 extra in the thing. So it can basically sustain itself for a whole extra cycle with that.
Okay, I've added 4 more plastic factories.
Excellent.
Which religion is it that has like the weird thing with the hole in the sheet? Is that Mormonism as well? Or am I thinking of something different, or just is that like something not real?
No, if I recall correctly, that's associated with some sects of the Amish.
Oh, okay. Or is it like if you have sex with like through the hole in the sheet, you can't get pregnant or some crap?
No, it's something else. I don't remember. It's not that. I don't remember what it is though.
Okay,
It has to do with like modesty and
gotcha.
whatnot.
Okay, those extra plastic factories seems to have solved our plastic issues for the time being. So that's good.
Good.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine, Candy. What's modesty? Does it taste good? See, these are the real questions. Dewo's asking the real questions. Can I eat it? No? Why do I care?
I feel like modesty, if it had a flavor, it would be mushy peas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, nutritious
No salt,
and
no
not
pepper.
not
just,
the worst thing, but not really all that appealing.
Yeah.
Just mushed peas. That's all you get. No pepper, no salt, no sriracha.
Oh, sriracha is
I mean,
so
I
good.
love pea soup, but that's mostly because it always has cheese and like a ham bone in it.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
I actually, so one of my friends from Europe, they were talking because like they were playing not Overcooked, Played Up.
Plate up?
Yeah, and one of the new things they added was like because it's made by Brits, so like you can have a breakfast restaurant that does toast, and then one of the additions is beans on toast. And you know, they were like, "Oh yeah, we've had beans on toast, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Y'all are missing out if you haven't had like American baked beans." They were like, "What do you mean baked beans?" And then I had to describe to them like what a ham hock was and like the kind of flavors that it adds to beans. And they were like, "Holy shit, that sounds amazing!" And I was like, "Y'all, come here. We'll go to like a southern style restaurant where they make some like bomb ass baked beans, and you will never want to leave."
Fucking beans.
Oh yeah, I mean honestly, it's not a good split pea soup unless you add the frickin' the ham bone.
Yeah, you gotta have the ham bone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's totally fine. You know, sometimes not everybody likes everything, and beans are certainly one of those things that can be divisive, I guess. All right, so are we satisfied with our green circuit situation? I think so. Where is this going? Nowhere. What? Where was this going?
Don't know.
What? Xano, what? I don't understand that one. Also, and I don't want to jinx myself, but I think my internet issues have been solved, even though when I called Comcast and they ran their tests, they were like, there's nothing wrong with your router.
Oh,
and then
they say that every time.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. Then the tech
Like-
came out, and he was like, there's nothing wrong with your lines. It has to be the modem or the router, so I'm just going to replace it. And I was like, sick. And now everything's fine.
Yeah.
It's so
Sounds
annoying
about right.
that you have to jump through so many hoops just to get a tech out, and it's like
Yeah.
really irritating.
Yep. 1,000,000%. So this is also not getting enough greens. What's going on there? There's the greens. Okay, so this is feeding into reds, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Okay, where are the greens getting offloaded? Because now I'm feeling like, what if we just pumped one of these directly in? You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah, do it. I mean, there's 2 whole belts worth from that 4-way splitter that aren't going anywhere. They're just dumping into chests, so feel free to extend those
Hell yeah.
as thou wilt.
Oh, balls.
Huh?
I wasn't paying
Crock
attention to the
beans?
Mr. Fusion thing because it was making one, and
Uh,
then the bots took it somewhere, and I don't know where it went.
oh
Uh-oh.
no. Let me just see if I have a request for it. Nope. I have mine zeroed out. Let me check my Spidertron. Ah, Spidertron, come here.
They're not used in any recipes, are they?
Oh, yes.
Actually they are for Spidertron, so check the Spidertron
okay.
maker.
Spidertron is
And
mighty and requires Mr. Fusion.
No, there's no portable fusion reactor.
how about the blue chest that feeds the Spidertron maker?
Oh, yep, there's 3 of them in there.
Yeah, so feel
There we
free to
go.
turn that request off, because I think we have all the Spidertrons we need. For now.
It's like making wine with crocks and beans. I don't understand, dude. I'm also scared to Google that shit. That sounds cursed.
Making what?
Crock beans?
Oh, like you stomp the beans like you would stomp the grapes for wine?
That
I guess, yeah.
seems very strange.
Oh, fuck. Now I want to Google this thing. What the hell is it? Don't Google the anime pupa. I mean, is it about, like, pupating bugs?
Oh, that's
Or is it
that
something
sounds,
else?
That sounds dirty.
But listen, man, they're just little bug children growing up. That's all it is.
Uh-huh.
But it's an anime, so I'm guessing it has to do with,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know, dude.
This will end in somebody being scarred for life.
Oh, yeah. So how are we doing on red circuits? Red circuits seem to be doing just fine. Like, every belt that I see reds on is totally saturated.
Yeah, I think once your green circuit factory started feeding in, that helped with the reds, so they're fine. The blue circuits are probably still suffering though.
So blues seem to have enough green and red. It's just that they take forever to make.
Yeah, so we might just want to make more factories for them.
Yeah. How many have you ordered? I mean, I haven't yet, but now I'm about to. Fuck. I'm not putting this on the screen. Oh, what is this? Well, the first thing that I see that comes up is a YouTube video called 5 Reasons to Avoid Pupa the Anime. Pupa, the worst anime ever. Bad anime reviews. Alright, well, I mean, this is enough. Like, I don't really watch anime in the first place, but... Oh!
That was the sound.
Yeah, well, I just... there was a question, like, you know, where sometimes you Google something and it'll have, like, a little question, like, frequently asked. And the question was,
Okay.
is Pupa a good anime? And it said, actually, I don't think this is a word I can say on Twitch. It has to do with siblings doing stuff. And it says that is enough to turn off any anime fan. And anything, I think, yeah. That's a... Jesus Christ, why?
It's I don't know.
It's the Lannisters, basically. Well, there you go.
Yep.
All right, so how do I, like, how am I going to expand this?
Nothing wrong with making a whole new thing in a different place too.
Did I look at Google Images? Absolutely not. I listen when like the limit for me was just Googling it and then I was done. Like I wasn't gonna go any further than that. I mean, so is there oil up here? I'm thinking like, what if we converted? What if I go and like just stamp out another ginormous factory that's also near oil to just make like red circuits so that we can just make blue circuits.
Yeah.
Okay, so that must be the thing that I saw in the thumbnail of the video was the cannibalism where a small child is eating like the meat of a person. It looked like. Wow, sentences I never thought I would hear myself say. Thanks,
Yeah.
anime, I guess. Oh, God. Sorry, Dewo, sorry. Are you guys blowing up bugs?
No.
Oh, that's the radar! Okay. It's like, why are we just getting random patches of stuff, like, being appeared? Being, you know what I mean.
Revealed.
Yeah, that's the word. What kind of pizza you got there, Dewo? Is it, got anything cool on it? It's just like a normal za. So, how insane does it sound to make, like, a series of factories basically only to make blue circuits?
Oh boy.
Let's do it.
All right.
I don't care if it's insane. Let's do it.
Poggers, let's go. I'm gonna start heading around and just, like, nuking enemy bases until I find the right resource mix.
Overx looking good.
So I am going to do this.
If I
Oh,
find...
there's crap in the way.
You want me to delete some crap?
Nope. I'm just gonna move it right there.
Brilliant.
Oh, Candy, have you ever seen It Follows? Because you saying, like, the only way to get rid of the curse is to pass it on. And that's what that reminds me of. Oh my god, all the dead bugs. Jesus.
That in the way that the power pole I just put up? I put up a substation. Feel free to move it.
Oh. I think we should be good.
Cool.
I'm just,
Oh yeah, I feel exactly the same, Candy. Like, It Follows is one of those movies that when I try to describe it to people, I feel like I don't do a good enough job. And they're just like, oh, it's just like an STD demon? And I'm like, well, yes, but also no. Like, the movie is far scarier than what that makes it sound like. It's like infinite pursuit that never stops, and you never know when it's coming.
looks like it's set up. So I'm going
It wants modules, eh? If I hop out, will it?
to grab some.
Is this
Stuff
what I
to
want to
get
be doing?
started.
I think it is, because there's oil right there. Except it's such shitty yield, so that sucks. Fuck.
I don't know what I wanted to do.
So I figure we can keep that single cover X going,
Yeah.
and then just tie it into this system. So
Same, Candy, same. It's actually like the only horror movie that's actually given me like legit nightmares.
Hope that's the right module setup there. Productivity in the centrifuges and speed in the beacon.
yes, I believe that is.
Cool.
Ellie, I cannot thank you enough for introducing me to Spidertron.
Spidertron's so good.
Oh my god, it's so delicious. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's actually not a shitty deposit. It just wasn't fully revealed. Okay.
Alright, that southern reach there is problematic. See if I can clear out some more bugs.
Exactly, Xano. Holy shit, dude. The number of missiles needed to kill one of these, like, kaiju-sized bugs is crazy.
Yep.
So let's see, blue circuits, and I can't check for myself right now because I'm exterminating bugs, require just reds, greens, and
sulfuric acid.
Okay, and sulfuric acid is made with petroleum gas and something.
I thought it was water and sulfur.
Yeah, it's just water, sulfur, and iron plate.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
But we could ship out iron plates. Why are there random wooden chests in the wilderness? Did I do this? I bet I did this.
I love the questions that Factory creates for its players. It is an ancient wooden chest from your predecessors.
Yep.
The chest of our forefathers. Oh man, but if you're immortal and you're being chased by the immortal snail, like, but you can't die though, so like, you just have a snail that just like crawls around on you and gets you a little snotty. That's not too bad. Well, snails aside from like the moon snail are adorable. Like predatory snails are fucking creepy. That is a huge nest. Holy shit.
Yeah. Survive. You've got 2 Spidertrons, right?
Yep. I have my Murdertron and then the other one that just follows me around. It doesn't have any shields though, so it is taking some actual like hull damage, but it doesn't seem to be actually dying.
Well, repair packs are good.
Yep.
Alright. I've gotten rid of that wall because it's our cloud is expanding much faster than the walls ever could.
Oh yeah, I love how that, like, the evolution of that now, Debo, where it was like, yeah, at first it was supposed to be terrifying, where it ends both of your, you know, immortality, and also, like, you know, kills you both. But the idea of just having, like, a little snail friend following you around sounds pretty great. That's a big nest combo right there. Now I'm tempted to, like, have 2 more Spidertrons follow me, just for the purposes of murdering the shit out of bugs.
Yeah?
So wait, if there are 2 Spidertrons near you, or like, if you have 2 Spidertrons, right? And they are selective about the number of missiles they fire. Do they actually consider how many missiles the other ones are firing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think they do, but I'm not sure about that.
That's pretty nice. Alright, what is not nice is that I am almost out of missiles, so I should leave.
Well, gonna go for a resupply run.
my life insurance snail. What the fuck? What is this robot doing with its circuit all the way out here? What the hell? What are you doing, little dude?
Couldn't tell you.
What's- This should not take the rest of my missiles, but... Well, I mean, hopefully not. I find it weird that these little bases just, like, pop up fairly quickly. Yeah, what Debo said, man. Alright, now I'm starting to rethink the idea of this blue circuit base. Because, like, I feel like it would end up being a base roughly the size of our main. Just to create blue circuits.
Do it.
Because, I mean, that is, like, a just absolute shitload of resources.
It sounds glorious to me.
You know what? I think you're right. You know what? I'm just going to explore to the bottom here, to the southwest. And if there's oil down there, we're doing it. What would a snail do with $1 million? Whatever the fuck it wants.
Probably get it all snotty.
Exactly. So we basically just need oil and water? That's it? How's it going to use it? It's more about the... So, Candy, I feel like the answer to this question lies in the behavior of my cat. She has piles of paper. She's not going to really use it for anything other than laying on it. But she loves the paper. And it's just like the money for the snail. It just loves the feel of the paper, or the money, and it just lays on the paper. Or the money. Paper is like my cat's money, basically. She's just going to lay on that shit for as long as she can.
Mm.
Alright, how is this Spidertron doing? Why do you have yellow bullets of all things in your inventory? What the fuck? And circuits. What other crap do you have in here that you don't need? That seems good. Alright. Where'd the yellow bullets go? Oh, they went... Ah, okay. They went to the auto trash. Wonderful. What the hell? Oh, what is it? Some robots got killed?
Yeah, I think some of my robots were trying to repair me while I was getting bombarded.
Getting munched? Alright. So I said I was going to head over here. Am I still getting resupplied? I think I am. Or no, the robots are doing something else. Yeah, okay. Oh, dude. Wow. The oil setup over here is really nice, I gotta say.
Alright.
Just, like, I love that we have oil trains, like, actually backed up, unable to unload. For some reason, that just makes me happy. Like, because I think it's because previously, when I had played this game, either solo or with my cousin, like, just having an oil setup that was constantly being fueled was, like, impossible. Or at least it felt impossible. And now we have it.
Oil's a pain in the butt. I mean, Remember when we played with Sanis and like he had labeled one of the areas oil processing hell, I believe.
Yes, yeah, it was like, yeah, exactly, oil hell or something. An anime based on Alabama and It Follows? Jesus Christ. That makes me uncomfortable, at least slightly. It all started with the crock beans. It did. I still don't think I understand crock beans. Because, like, when you said crock beans, I thought you meant, like, a crocodile that is used for making beans like the civet cat coffee, you know? Like, you have to feed the crocodile beans, which it probably hates. And then it poops out beans, and then you eat them? Oil? Any oil? I don't see any oil. Shit.
Or better yet, make that like fermented soybean stuff that's super really good for you, but also the consistency of frog eggs.
Oh, God.
I forget what it's called. Like, it's not tofu. And it's not seitan, but it's like this sort of gruel made from soybeans that are fermented in a certain way.
The word gruel is one of those ones that I feel paints a picture in the mind.
Interesting.
Yeah, not the word I was going to use, but, you know.
Natto, yeah, that's it. It's ananas.
Oh, God. Wait, so is it called that? Because it's like, yeah, it tastes like feet, but it's not. So it's not. Never mind. Sorry, that was like a very bad. That was a very bad dad joke. I still haven't Googled crock beans, and I won't. Okay, I'm gonna take the bullet.
Doing the hard things.
Is this? I just see a blue crock that has beans sticking out of the holes. Wait, the coronavirus pandemic has led to a huge upsurge in, and then it doesn't say anymore, and it has a picture of a blue crock with beans sticking out of it.
Mm.
I will not click on this to go where it will take me.
I will not click it, Sam. I am.
No. And there's just like a bottle of bean juice next to it. What the fuck is this?
Some things were not meant to be known by man or orc.
Take that, H.P. Lovecraft. You thought you knew what Eldritch was, you motherfucker.
Ah, shoot. Why is my inventory full of artillery shells? That is not the right place for artillery shells. Artillery cannons are the right place for artillery shells.
You've returned with answers. Are they answers? No, certainly. I actually just had this thought that, like, I feel like if Lovecraft was, like, brought back to life now, he would just be like, I didn't know shit. Like, the internet, it's way more cursed than anything I ever thought of. Still no oil down here, huh? Disappointing. Oh.
So we've got 2 more Covarex centrifuges going.
Awesome.
But that could be a spot to do this. Yes, it could. That's a lot of walls. Oh, yeah, that's very true, Dewo. That is very true. So wait, where do we want to make the walls? We could do it like here. That could work. So wait, we would need some iron for circuits and some iron for sulfuric acid.
Yeah, sulfuric acid shouldn't be consuming a lot, I think, because each 50 units of sulfuric just takes 1 iron plate.
Okay. That sounds acceptable. I have to say, I do love that, like, the devs were like, oh my god, okay, this is my favorite thing right now. The Spidertrons crossing this little tiny, like, thing of islands with their feet, because, like, they're all spread out, and they're just like, doot, doot, doot. It's just so cute.
Yep.
I'm just going to do this for a little bit.
I think that's the spot where I couldn't get across, so I put a little bit of landfill to make a dotted line.
Oh, okay. I love it. Oh yeah, 1,000,000% Dewo. What the hell was I thinking? I don't know. What the hell is going on? Oh, somebody's getting in their Spidertron reef. Oh yes, okay, I see.
Oh.
I was zoomed out and I was like, why is there like the epicenter of a supernova with robots happening in our base?
Yep. There's just replenishing all the rockets and rails and belts and stuff that I've expended while I was out.
Okay, so if I make a thing across here, that would be fine. What?
Why do I have iron rods? That's silly.
The vestiges of ancient times.
Yeah.
But I know what I was trying to say. I kind of love that like the devs for this game were just like, you know what we don't want is for them to have flying machines. We're just going to give them a giant spider monster that is able to traverse the difficult terrain like it's nothing. And I feel like that is so this game.
Yep.
Thank you for the reminder, Dewo.
Totally borrowing your reminder. Hydrating, drinking water.
Excellent. The Church of Water spreads.
Hydro, homie.
Indeed.
Alright. Do I not have a logistic request for gates? How can this be?
Oh wait, did I leave robots behind? I did. Oh crap. Go replenish the robots. Yeah. No, man. Honestly, like taking breaks from work and just like taking a week or so off is really good for you. I feel like because I mean I did that very recently, and I feel like it says something about like the working culture in the United States that one of my bosses was like, "How can you just take a week off?" And I was like, "Because I fucking said I was going to." Like
for real.
Yeah. Well, so she gets kind of crazy about this stuff because like she's very like I feel like when like the higher ups and like CEOs and stuff tell her stuff, she's like, okay. Whereas like my direct boss is like, that's stupid. We're not doing that. And so like, you know, he very much encourages me to just be like, I'm taking this time off. Like it or not, it's happening. Because otherwise, it's not going to happen.
Some people don't like are very non-confrontational, so they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, and I also appreciate the way my direct boss looks at this, because it's also the way that I look at it, which is like, it does not serve anyone for me to burn out or like be injured or anything like that, because then I am just not working for an even longer time. So like, taking this time off is also beneficial for them. But I don't know, some people don't see it that way, I guess.
I think you're right. Like there's definitely a really there's a poor like culture within American working.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like people don't know how to. People are very bad about setting boundaries between work life. Just as like, I know not everybody, but like a general rule of thumb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, so I don't remember if I told you guys this, but we had a survey some time ago in the finance department for the company I work for, and you know, the number one complaint was work-life balance. So our CFO's response was, well, then they should, you know, record everything that they're doing all the time.
What?
Yeah. So his response was, congratulations, you have more work now. Which, you know, my boss was super thrilled about and made a big stink about it on one of the work calls. He was like, so the response to we're overworked is to give us more work? Brilliant. Absolutely hilariously brilliant.
Hilariously brilliant.
Yeah.
I recognize that not everybody's in the position to like, kick back hard on really stupid stuff or like,
Yeah.
Working extra hours or whatnot. But like, I spent a lot of my adult life working evenings, weekends, on-call stuff. And like when I got my first civilian job, the contract was like I was kind of like this weird blend of like a contractor / W-2 full-time employee. Like I was a W-2'd employee, but I was also at will, and I was hired for a specific contract. But anyway, the contract was like, you work Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day. You do not get paid for more. You're not authorized overtime unless, like, the contract changes. Well, the team that I was working on, I was the only person on that team that worked for the company that I worked for.
Oh, boy.
They were, and I was the only remote worker, which, caused a whole bunch of other issues. Anyway, so we had this big, like project that had a very short timetable, and the talk amongst the team was like, oh, we're being authorized overtime to work on the weekends, yada yada yada, and I just kept quiet because I'm like, my contract doesn't say that, and when I got hired, I made it abundantly clear. I was like, I do not work weekends, I do not work after hours. Like, if you want that, don't hire me.
Yeah.
And so they hired me, and there was always that like agreement. And so my boss one day called me and he's like, hey, why aren't you working extra hours? And I was like, do you remember the conversation that we had like 6 years ago? Allow me to remind you. Like, I don't work extra hours and I don't work weekends. You don't pay me for it. Because that was the thing. On the extra hours, I wasn't being paid extra. I was just being paid like my normal rate.
Gotcha.
And I said, look, here's the deal. I'm gonna make you one time only offer. I was like, if you want me to work weekends or extra hours, I charge $300 an hour. And he's like, oh, we can't afford that. And I was like, then never ask me this question again.
Yep.
And I never did. And I never caught any grief for it either. But I think a lot of that had to do with like the whole like, contractor, subcontractor stuff.
Yep.
But I was also in the position where I could do that too. Like I could walk away from that job if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know not everybody's in that position. So,
Oh yeah.
Totally understand if like, you don't have a backup or you don't have an alternative option. And your company's like strong arming you.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the woman that I was talking about, like because I basically have like two bosses. I have like one main boss and one like person who's kind of my boss, sort of, because I help out their location a little bit. And the one that was like, how the hell did you take a week off? That's the one that I help out. So like,
Uh-huh.
when I said what I said, I didn't mean it to be like, yeah, well, fuck her, you know, like
Right.
it's more like, yeah, like not only do I not actually answer to you, but also like it's my time, so you don't get to dictate where it goes, you know.
Oh yeah, that was one of the really interesting things about working in like defense contracting is like nobody I directly worked with was anybody that I actually answered to.
Ah,
So it was like I answer to one person in this entire realm, and he's a remote worker in San Diego. He doesn't give a shit. So like, try something.
yeah. Well, yeah, Candy. I like so the reason I was going like I started saying what I was saying is that like I was talking to my sort of kind of boss at one point, and you know, she was like, I can't do that kind of stuff because like I seriously need this job, you know, because like she lives in a very small town, which is the town that the factory is in, and like, you know, I don't think that she has faith in her ability to do like basically the same work for another company. I think she totally could. But, you know, and I was like, dude, this is what people mean when they say wage slavery. Like, that's what this is. And she was like, holy shit, you're right. And I was like, yeah, I know I'm right. But, yeah, it's fucking wild, man. Like, because, like, you know, bosses like to act like you need them more than they need you. And really, they need you far more than you need them. In general, but I mean, like, also make sure that like you can have a backup plan. Like, you know, the only time I ever quit a job without having a straight up backup plan was because they were actually abusive. And my wife was like, "No, please leave. Just don't go to that place ever again." Yeah, that's the other thing, Zano, is that it's very hard. Like, I know that that's also something that like people who stream as their sole source of income, like that's a problem that they run into a lot. Where it's like, well, then what am I going to do when, you know, because I'm not making any money that entire time. You know, it's tough. Oh yeah, that's tough too. So it's interesting. Because like I am running into that a bit with my current job, in that like this is the first time I've worked in a place where I felt like I was really like part of a team where we're working together to accomplish something, and so like I feel that really hard, Candy. Like whenever I have to say no to something, it's like that means my boss probably has to pick up the slack. And for the most part, he's totally fine with that because, as he put it, his favorite part of this job is being an asshole to people he doesn't like. Which happens to be the C-suite. So, yeah. He very much enjoys telling people no, especially to people who don't have an easy time hearing the word no. Like, I don't remember if I was telling you this, Allie, last week. Because I can barely remember what was happening last week because my like
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was our quarter close, so like time just blended together, and I'm like everything was just like one day or 1 week, except that it really wasn't. It was like 20 days. Yeah. So there was there's this thing that I've been calling deliverables creep, where bosses will be like, this thing is due on this day, right? And that's fine. But then when it's not fine is when the thing that was due on that day is now due a day earlier. And that's what they were trying to do. And when I let my boss know, he was like, "Oh fuck no, no way is that going to be allowed?" And he he emailed all of these like higher level people and was like, "This is bullshit. You cannot be asking the one person that helps me to do all of this other bullshit for you earlier than usual. You're gonna get it when you normally get it. You're not getting it any earlier." And like a bunch of them were pissed off and being like, "Oh, you can't do that." And he was like, "Fucking watch me." And it worked. The funniest part was, like, I got the thing done early, and then he was like, just don't send it. Just don't send it because we're sending a message. Like, it's all about the message we're sending, which is you are not allowed to just, like, take more of our time without consulting us first.
Yeah.
And so, you know, they bitched and complained about it, and then they ate shit anyway, and just had to deal with what we said. Oh, dude, I love my boss. He's great.
Yeah, he sounds like a good boss.
Oh, yeah, he really is. It's also interesting to me, too, that, like, initially, he and I were very much like, ho-hum, oh god, now we have to do more bullshit. Oh god, why? You know, and now it's turned into, like, this is unacceptable, we're just not going to do it, and then if you don't like it, too bad. So yeah, Candy, if you want to, like, move to Connecticut and learn accounting, we are looking for another person if I haven't scared the shit out of you with the horror stories from work already.
Ooh, lordy, I almost got...
Was that a near miss with the train?
That was a near hit with the train, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would have ended quite poorly.
Well, if you're rocking like 6 shield units, you can totally survive a train hit.
Isn't it the golem thing?
Only rocking 2
Yeah.
at the moment. I could go get more, but
Yeah, the golem achievement is survive a hit of, I think, 500 damage or more,
Jesus.
which a slow moving small train is less than that. A fast moving, so like a 1-4 train running solid fuel will hit you for more than 500, but probably less than 1200.
Yeah, see, Xano, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about, man.
I mean, any kind of boss who says just don't let OSHA see is a bad boss.
Oh yeah,
Oh, good
$1,000,000%. Yeah, when
Yeah.
Xano told me about that, about the COVID one as well, I was like, that person is a piece of garbage and should not be managing anyone.
there's a lot of people in the world who should not be managing other
Oh yeah,
people.
definitely.
And there's also a large number of people who should be managing other people who are not.
Yep. It's also crazy to me, like, how many people you run into that are like, oh, I'd be a great manager, and it's like, no, you really wouldn't.
Yeah. And yeah, I've met an equally large number of people who are just like, I want nothing to do with managing people, and I'm like, yeah, but you'd be good at it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, is my auto trash like full? Oh my god. Oh my god, Constructotron, your battery power is so low, my man.
What's the grid on Constructaton?
It's
Legs
a
and-
Mr. Fusion, 3 legs, 4 roboports, and 2 batteries.
Yeah, those roboports will run down that Mr. Fusion right quick.
Oh yeah, especially with how many walls I've been building.
Where even are you? Oh, you're way out there. Cool.
Yeah, I am trying to construct a wall so that we can create the circuit network.
Excellent.
Although I don't know if we're going to have enough iron.
There's a big old iron patch there.
Yeah, I was just eyeballing that and
There's
licking my lips.
Yeah. And we could certainly train in some iron as well if needed.
Oh yeah, fair. Yeah, my wife, now that she's like semi-retired, has been thinking about going back to stage managing, and I'm like, you know, if it makes you happy, go for it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think the other thing that's very strange for me about my current job is, like, I brought up something to my boss today that I was like, I was prepared for it to not be received super well because, like, I don't know, I just don't have a good track record with this kind of stuff in the past. Because basically, I'm doing the job of an assistant controller while being just a cost accountant. And I brought up that, like, I asked him, like, do you think I'm doing the job of an assistant controller? He was like, absolutely. And that's not really the response I was thinking I was going to get. I thought it was going to be like kind of a ho hum, like I'm not really sure. But then when I asked him about, like, would it make sense for us to just, like, not necessarily stop looking for another person, but also, like, maybe just give me the title and the pay for assistant controller since I'm basically just doing the job anyhow. And he was like, yes, actually it does. We should do that. Instead of, like, my last job where I was like, pay me what I'm worth. And they were like, yeah, but you have to prove yourself first.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, so being here for 10 years hasn't proven myself, huh? That's kind of weird. Well, goodbye, bugs.
Goodbye, bugs. Let's see. What do I want to do here? All right, I have an idea. I have a plan. Oh, that's not quite right.
Yeah, that's the shit right there, Zano. Hell yeah. I think I also just, like, really don't get when people get uppity about, like, people working from home. I don't think I'll ever understand that.
People are irrational about work from home.
Yeah. Like, I definitely work a lot better from home. Like, I guess, I can get up earlier, start work earlier before anybody else can bother me, because that's really the way I look at it. Like, once actual working hours start, that's when people start annoying me and, like, asking me for stuff that I really don't want to give them. Exactly, yeah. Yet another reason why I love my boss, because he's he's very much of the opinion, like, why the fuck would I be here more than I absolutely have to? Which is so nice. Because the previous person that was going to be my boss had the exact opposite opinion. And I never understood why. Can you just use that wall, please? Or is that... What? Do we have a robot that's, like, running around?
Our robots seem to be kind of acting strangely.
Are they too busy? Are they in a loop? Is there like a purple to green or purple to blue?
I don't know,
But
I know none of the robots, like, are operating. Like, I've got 36 logistics robots over here in the Roboport by the nuke plant, and they're not doing anything. Even though I've got logistic requests set up in a blue chest. Although, that being said...
There might not...
I think I see what's happening here.
Spider dance.
The red belt is around the Kovex refinement is chock fucking full of 238. So
so there's no room for the 235.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I think those were okay. This is
In the spider can.
Maybe a problem.
Extra one of those, maybe.
Let's see here. I'm going to. Well, I think the requester chests in the setup within the Kovarex chain are, like, not pulling enough 238 out of the belt line. So, or I don't know. No. Maybe I don't. Let's see here. I'm gonna adjust it here and see if that fixes it. I'm gonna increase it to 500 per chest, just to see if that helps keep it under control.
So Zano, my story for like when I quit my previous job is in a way similar in that I quit at probably one of the worst possible times. But it's not quite as, I don't want to say bad because it makes it sound like what you did was bad, and it was not. I think what you did was absolutely fine and good. Because you got to do you,
yellow
you know?
or red chests for the
but like,
uranium.
At my previous job, the most busy time was year-end inventory, which is also
like the
true
old
where I am now.
Covarex is going in straight into steel chests, so that's not going to
But
be
I
logistic.
had contacted a headhunter like
I'm just
a
emptying
long
this
time
moment.
before this.
Okay.
So
And
where
they
it
got
feeds
back to
into,
me
there's a blue
and
requester chest
got
that
me a new
holds,
job in the
all
middle
the
of
ore,
year-end
it looks
inventory
like.
for this place.
Hold on.
Like right when it was about to pick up and get to be the worst possible that it
Yeah.
could be.
So this blue
And,
requester chest holds all.
So I,
all
you know,
the
sent my
type
boss
two-
at
it
the
holds both
time
235
my
and
notice,
238.
Yeah.
and
then,
like,
but in its
you know, it was one of those
logistics
things where she
request,
was like,
it only
"Oh, well,
has
good luck with the new
238
job."
selected, and there's a filter.
and you could kind of tell
insert
it was
that
like,
holds
yeah, you don't really
235
mean
out
that.
of the line into a red provider chest.
But man, it felt so fucking good to get the hell out of there.
Inserter that takes it from that chest.
Because it was
and moves
like,
it
not
onto
only
the
did I
Covarex line.
nearly double my pay, and start getting paid like what I
So
was
is there
worth,
any way for 238 to
but,
get off the belt, though?
you know,
it's supposed
just
to be
it felt
pulling
really
it
good to
off
kind of
the
like give them a
Covarex belt
metaphorical
into
middle
these
finger.
these blue
And to this
requester
day,
chests.
they are still looking to fill my position.
Which
to this
it
day,
currently
they're
is,
still looking to
but
fill
we're
my position,
producing
and I
so much
left
238
in
that,
December of 2021.
Yeah,
I
it
think it's
might be worth.
overloading the system.
Yeah,
putting
actually
like
no,
a
it wasn't even
splitter or
December.
something
It was
that just
November.
dumps it in a red chest or even a
Right,
yellow
because
chest.
I took 3 weeks between when I left and when I
let's see
started my new
here.
job.
So if I dump it into a red chest,
No, so they
if it ever runs
this place
out,
is fucking weird.
it would
It
just
was
provide it to
weird
the
because I don't
logistics
work
network,
there
right?
anymore. Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't want to do an exit interview. And they also didn't offer
And I
me
saw
any
that
more
there
money
were some
to
circuit
stay.
conditions there, but I didn't take a close look. What
Which,
are those
you know,
doing?
Let's see here.
In a way, was great because like originally
Circuit
I had
connect-
wanted
I
to
don't
use the
understand
other job
circuits, but
offer to
circuit
get more
connection
money
connected
so that I
to
could get the amount of money that I was
53,
worth.
mode of
But they didn't
operation,
do that, so it was like, all right, well, I'm just going to go to a place that's better.
Okay, so they're measuring what's in
In like a million ways, it's
probably
better.
the blue chest.
Okay, now the
Yeah,
the
it's-
robots are functioning by.
But yeah, exit interviews
putting-
are interesting. Like depending on who it is that's going to
Okay,
give
they're
them,
putting-
because you can
they're
either
moving
get somebody
238
that's
around.
like,
But then they're also. Oh, that's a provider chest.
you know, they're just
don't
there
understand.
to like
That's a requester chest.
tick
Why
the
are they
boxes,
pulling-
you know.
They're pulling 238 out of a
happening here?
requester chest.
Are they?
Now they're putting 238 into the requester chest.
I have 3 legs. Why is
Yeah, it
this
was
thing
weird.
not
They
able
pulled
to
it out
follow?
for a second and then they put it back in.
Huh.
It's very strange.
Yeah, they shouldn't
Huh.
pull it out. They should
Unless,
only.
unless things were just getting kind of weird
Well, like,
and
yeah.
it glitched.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've actually never done an exit interview. But because I feel like this
Yeah,
place
so
is
the-
just
the-
like
the purple
it's very set in their
inserters
ways,
are
and they just won't
only
change
pulling
at all for
235
anybody.
out of the blue chests.
Despite how much
if
it hurts
there's
them and everyone
more
else.
than 80.
Like I remember we got a new
And
supply chain manager.
the blue inserters from the
my
belt
boss-
are only putting into the blue
So like, you know, I
chest
talked to the guy and he
if
was like, "Oh, well,
there's
like we were
less
talking
than
about all this inventory stuff
150
and
in
like
the chest."
how we could manage things."
Yeah, I think
And
the
I was
red
like,
chest that
"You
set
can't
up
really
where you're
because of the
standing
way that
is
things are done here." And he was like,
helping
"Well,
a
that's
lot.
ridiculous." And I was
Okay.
like, "Yeah, it really is."
Yeah, I think.
And I told my boss and our lead
What-
programmer about it, and
So
they were
once we
like,
start
"Lol,
pumping out
he thinks he's gonna
fuel,
change things."
I think that's
I was
going
like,
to help quite a bit. In fact, I'm gonna.
Well, that's my cue to
pull
really
half a
seriously
stack
look
of
at a new job.
235 out of one of the Covarex and get the uranium fuel started, the nuke fuel started, because all
it looks
four
like- it looks
Covarex-
like
the other funny thing was
Oh,
that
you just did that. Okay.
I just manually.
Yeah,
did
if,
it, yeah.
if 4 of them are running,
I think it was like
that's-
2 months
That means we're in good shape.
after
Yeah.
I took,
I just think the belt was so full that there was
My new
couldn't
job?
Put any 235 on the belt.
because my boss
Yeah.
at the new place had actually
So-
worked at the place that I just left.
And then I need
Um,
a provider chest.
So he'd worked there
for the
before.
stuff in this field, so I need to go.
My-
Do you have a red chest on you?
Yeah.
Previous boss at the place that I worked before this
I put a
called
limiter on
him
it, but feel free
and
to
asked him if he
No,
wanted to
the
take my
limiter-
old
the limiter's
position
fine
for a
for
pay
now,
cut.
I think.
And he basically just laughed and said, nope, no thanks. And when he told me, man, because he was like, do you know thus and such? And I was like, yeah, she was my boss. And he was like, well, she just called me and offered me your old job. And I said, nope. Oh, man.
Oh wait, I can't remember how many fuels does this need.
I should only need one. I can't get in there. Squeak through so good.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, it only uses
honestly,
one. For
despite
whatever
all
reason,
the like anxiety that I had about
manually
leaving,
dumping these two
you know,
start.
a stable job
Oh,
like,
there's
for something
conditions
completely
here,
unknown,
too.
like
What
literally
is-
when I was interviewing for this new job,
See, they must have
I
changed
had
the
7 panic
blueprint
attacks in
from
one
when I
day,
last
and I had
used it,
never had a
because,
panic attack before in my
on
entire
single-player
life.
server,
Because, like,
when
I had been
when
at this
paste
place for
the
10
blueprint in,
years.
it does not,
You know, like, I was very
um,
set in my ways. Like, I
there's
knew
no
the
certain
job back and
conditions.
forward. You know, like,
Yeah.
and it was a shit job, but it was,
I mean, these circuit conditions are kind of weird.
you know, it was
Like,
something that
this
I knew.
one-
And,
The ones that feed the
I forget where I was going with
reactors
this.
are saying you only do
oh
it
yeah,
if
despite
the
all the, like,
used up uranium
you know,
fuel.
like, panic attacks
is
and all that shit, it
greater
was,
than
it was like one of the
zero.
best
Where are they
decisions I ever
measuring
made to
that
do this.
from?
You know, and, like, there are shitty parts about this job, but nothing really
I
compares to
I think we should get rid of
that
it,
old
yeah.
place. Because,
Okay,
like, one
so
of the
how do
things
you do
that sparked my wife to be
Um,
like, please leave this place was
So what I'm doing is I put
basically,
the red
like,
wire in hand. The other thing you could do is just delete
one of
them
the
and then
VPs
replace them.
got it in
So,
his
like,
head that it would be super
delete,
funny to
delete,
keep calling
and
me by the
then
wrong name,
Grab a blue
and was
inserter
doing it
do
like
that.
on purpose.
Oh, okay. So the circuit
And
conditions
would
are
and
only
was
on
like
the
cycling
circuits.
names.
Yeah.
And one
yeah,
day,
so they
he,
are modifying the behavior.
he
of
called
the
me
inserters.
and
But
asked
It was set up weird
for
like,
Phil, and I
I
was
don't
like,
think all
nobody
the
by that
wires
name
were
works here.
correct.
And he was like, man, that's weird.
Like,
I
they
thought
were
Phil would
in
have Nick's old office.
The wrong
Nick being me.
places for what they were doing.
So
Like it was
immediately
it
that
looked
put
like it
me
was
on the
set up
defensive,
to
and like
only
when I hung up with this
insert
piece of
if
shit,
the steam
I told my boss,
was
and she
less
was
than a
like,
certain
you know, because
amount,
I was like, do I
basically
still have a
it was
job?
designed to turn
Like, are
off
you
the
guys
reactor
firing me?
if-
Like, did you hire somebody named Phil?
if it wasn't
And because she
being
was friends with this
utilized.
dude, her reaction wasn't like, oh, that motherfucker. She was like, oh, but he's so nice. You can't really be mad at him.
Well, we've got our
Like, he didn't mean anything by it. It's like
Yeah,
bullshit.
they're coming up to heat.
Like, this guy is actually harassing me and making me feel like shit. So, yeah, he does fucking mean
They
it.
were like, oh god, we're like tapped out on
You know?
on energy here.
So, that was the big thing
are
where
we?
my wife
I
was
hadn't
like,
even
just
looked in a
please
while.
we're at,
get out of
we're
there
at
and never
808
go
and
back.
808.
Yeah.
So
So
this will help
yeah.
because this will dump. I think. Like
Yeah, the place was
450
like,
into
it was a boys' club.
yeah.
Like, for real. You know, like, these
And
dudes
we
would have been
should
fucking
be
smoking
self-sustaining
smoking
at this
jackets if
point.
they could have.
I think it might be 480 because each
Why
one
do you
is
have
doing
fish?
120.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why do you have fish?
So yeah,
You don't need
that'll
fish.
like half again what we're producing
yeah,
and more.
no. See, but that's just the thing. Is like, I know exactly what you mean because I felt it.
Do we have a centrifuge
It's-
set up
yeah.
to reprocess?
The kind of shit just
Not
it drives me
presently,
nuts,
but
dude.
I have a stack of the Hoojus here.
So we don't.
Oh, you
Oh,
got
I don't have stack inserters.
So yeah, we should.
I don't
we should-
think I'm carrying any, but I can make a
think 50's
ghost.
fine.
Oh, yeah, I've got some here. We should definitely have a reprocessor.
I just realized that sounded kind of not the way I meant it. Like, I appreciate the sympathy. It's just like when I talk about this stuff, it just makes me so fucking mad. But I also feel that it's important to talk about it because, like, other people may be going through similar things and they may think the same shit that I did, where it's like, yeah, but it's not okay to leave because it's a stable job and I'll be putting other things at risk. And it's like, no. Take the risk. Take the risk.
Oh, you're already setting.
Don't just leave, though. Like,
Oh,
take
is
the
purple
risk.
chest- What is the purple chest?
Find another job. Like, spend the time to
Purple
do
chest
it.
will, as soon as
and
stuff hits
just
it,
get out.
say,
You'll be
"Boss,
much
take
better
this
off.
away." And if there's any room elsewhere in the network for it, they'll take it away. So, and I think they will prioritize requests from blue and green chests before they dump it in a yellow chest.
And like, so one of the other things, I also kept having, like, one of the reasons I kept having panic attacks was like, I kept thinking like, well, what if I just don't know as much as like some people think I do, and I'm actually a big fucking idiot who doesn't know anything about accounting, and I'm really just getting by, or like, what if this place has ruined my brain, and like I just can't think straight about this kind of stuff anymore, and my wife kept telling me like, no, you're a very smart person, like you can do this stuff, and up until like a little while ago, I did not, I still kept thinking that she was like momming me. You know what I mean? Like doing the like, oh, but you're so smart, sweetie, like that kind of thing. But then my boss told me the other day that apparently the VPs and up did like at this big meeting made a tier list of all the analysts and cost accountants,
way we can chew up some of this 230,
and that I was at the very top of the list for advancement, as in like,
I mean,
they consider me to be the most advanced non-controller in the company. And this company has, I think there's like 70 people in the finance division, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, way to fucking explode my ego, dude.
All they care about is the
Are you serious? And he was like, yeah, I'm serious.
Maybe we do need
and apparently this wasn't something he was supposed to tell me.
We're massively acquiring 238.
The term, oh yeah, no. Well, when he told me that, Dewo, I was like, I kind of had the same reaction, which I immediately thought of like a Twitch tier list, and I was like,
like the steel chests are actually over here acting as a nice.
No, dude, it is very nice to know, but I also like, I know I'm not allowed to use that information against anybody. Like, if somebody starts talking shit, I can't be like, well, maybe you should pay me more, since you think I'm the most advanced. Yeah. Oh, dude. No, I'm definitely a millennial. I think I'm considered an elder millennial, which is my favorite term because it makes me sound like an eldritch god. Or like some elder thing.
Yeah, because I think that with the quantity of robots that we've got, this Kovarex set up to the east of us,
S tier accountants
get fed from the blue chests, and
the elder millennial
from the belt at all.
Yeah, exactly. But like, it was one of those things where like, you know, the huge imposter syndrome shit was hitting like really hard, and then, you know, turns out.
Hopefully,
it was totally not. Well, I mean, it's always unneeded, but like all of my fears were completely unfounded. You know,
stocked up like the robots.
His power grows with each passing generation.
Yeah. It is sitting pretty at 3,000, and once it dips below 500, they'll start feeding it again.
Dude, oh wait, Candy, are you a goth? Dude, I'm asking because so am I. Like, I met my wife. Well, okay, actually, I didn't mean... I didn't meet my wife at a goth club. I met her at a bonfire. But, like, we actually went to the same goth club. Oh, yeah, same. So, like, my wife sent me this link to this thing that was, like, these different, like, counterculture movements, I guess that you could call them. And, like, their general viewpoints on the world. And the one for goth, I was like... Yeah, that sounds about right.
And it's like,
it was like punk. Stuff. The world is fucked up, and I'm angry about it. And like the goth one was like, the world is fucked up, but there's beauty in it.
Have to worry about,
which I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like which is one of the reasons why, like, okay, I'm gonna give Lady a shout out right now.
Like the nuke reactors don't use them that fast.
Yeah, it's what, 200 seconds?
Yeah, this lady is awesome, and she is my nature lord.
And a third minute.
Like, we are like the nature twins.
3 minutes.
Where our powers activate and do absolutely nothing other than talk about critters.
3 minutes and 20 seconds.
She is one of my favorite people. No. Well, it's funny. So, like, she had been watching me play Subnautica, and she was like, "Oh, how'd you like it?" And I was like,
"This thing can process
let's talk about something
in the
positive."
space
and she was like, "Oh no!" Yeah. And I was like, "Listen, man, I got nothing against you for liking it. Absolutely nothing. You know, I love you to death. But like, yeah." Your fashion sense is a thing. I have no fashion sense. Literally, I think that's actually part of the reason why I was gothy, is that like it meant I could just wear black all the time. I feel like it was a moniker that was more given to me than anything else. You know, is that damage?
Like 3 1/3.
No, okay.
Times 5/4. That's how many it could support, I think.
Yeah. See, everything matches black. Like, without my wife, I would just be wearing, like, the dumpiest clothes ever.
Continuously.
Oh, yeah, and, like, I will totally wear you know, like bright pink stuff or whatever. That shit doesn't bother me whatsoever.
Yeah,
Speaking
like
of which,
once you get them established,
I
like, you get
am
enough
not going to be streaming this
235
Sunday
for each centrifuge,
because my wife and I are going to a
it's
counter
basically
protest.
good to go. Like, you won't run out of
Because
235.
some fucking shitheads decided that they were gonna get together and try to protest a drag brunch that one of our friends is throwing.
Power requirement dropped.
So we were like, first off,
By, like,
protesting a drag brunch, that's
half.
a paddling. You're not going to get away with that. We're going to show up in droves.
What was using so much when we were doing?
Yeah.
Oh, the
'Cause,
accumulators.
Like, when I saw the Facebook post that this
is that
idiot
what was going
posted,
on?
it was
They were
like, they
draining,
can't get
so
away
they were
with this
sucking
kind
all
of
the power
thing.
back up?
So,
Yeah.
us and, like, I think at least 50 other people are going to show up to counter-protest these, like, 12 idiots. Because, Candy, there are these morons that buy into the idea that, like,
Solar's
drag
got us
queens are
covered,
harming the youth somehow.
but it won't hurt to have.
Because they think, like,
nuclear
I don't know.
doing its thing.
Yeah, I think it takes one cycle before it actually starts producing power.
Do you know the term? Oh, no,
temperature's
that's not the thing. Yeah.
Oh, we need water.
Yeah, so basically, like, they...
Oh,
I don't know if I can say this word.
So there's pipes and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I can. But yeah, they think that they... Because, like, some dumbass, like Tucker Carlson or whatever, said a bunch of shit that's not true, they're, like... basically upset that they think that, like,
Yeah,
trans
like
people and
the
drag
blueprint
queens are
wants
doing
it
what
in
they
the
actually do,
lower
you know? Like, harming
right
children with their dumb shit.
corner.
So, and when I say that, I mean, like,
gosh,
because trans people and, like, drag queens are not hurting anybody at all. And it's these fucking morons and weirdos that are hurting children for real. So, and by those morons, I mean, like, the people that are like, the trans people and the drag queens are the problem. Like, they're not a problem for anybody. Except for the weirdos who want to stick their nose into their business. For no reason whatsoever. And that's really a you problem, not an anybody else problem.
I'm not
I don't know. These people make me so mad. But this is the first time I'm ever going to be going to one of these things. And, like, I hate that I feel like I need to do this. If that makes sense.
The wall.
Like, I have no reservations about doing it, but I hate the feeling that, like, I have to do this because these idiots won't shut the fuck up. If that makes sense. Exactly, Debo. Just let these people live in peace. They're not hurting anybody. My Blaja, yeah. Or Blahaj. Wait, I need to put down some of this shit, right?
We don't have any offshore pumps in the logistic network, which is weird. Guess we might just not be building them to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's degrees of stupid that I can forgive, but, like, that's one of the ones that I absolutely cannot. I can't stand that kind of idiotic garbage. Yeah, fuck those people.
Offshore pumps get.
Yeah, I agree, Candy. I would also like to see the
So are you running a
Blahaj.
pipeline?
I ran out of underground pipes.
Which sounds like a Middle Eastern sultan's name. I have to say.
I'm gonna see if I can get 4. I think 4 pumps would be good for that quantity of.
Dude, I'll take. Listen, I'll take. I will absolutely take awful pictures.
Confused by this pipe setup.
Yeah, Xano, that's a good way to be, man. Like, on one side, I also am, like, not doing a lot of internet things, but also, like, there's some internet shit happening in my life, because my wife tells me about stuff, and then I'm like, well, fuck, we gotta do something about that, and she's like, yeah, we
lower
do.
right corner is where it's supposed to go, I think.
Yeah, it seems like that's where.
But they got these weird, like, onesie underground pipes here that don't connect to anything else.
Huh.
So maybe that's, like, just a placeholder, like that's where you're supposed to connect to the water.
Hmm.
Yeah, possibly.
want to get a thing that is
Find out.
not aligned correctly.
Oh, shit, I ran out of regular pipes.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to be streaming this Sunday because I have to go tell some people that they're fucking morons and they should shut the hell up and leave people alone because they're not hurting anybody. Also, I'm going to go see my best ma'am, which is great because I haven't seen her in forever and she has another kid now. Alright, Zono, you have a good night, man. It was good to see you. Hope you have a good bit of sleep. And we will check you later. Best ma'am. Yep. My best friend is a lady, and she is the one that, can I actually just look at this? So that, goes to that one. Okay, so, well, that makes all the sense in the world, all the ones that are powered. So, like that. Kami sleep? What?
Alright, is this enough water? Okay, so the tanks are for steam.
Dude! So,
Makes
I've heard that
sense.
Finland is really cool. We actually have a friend that lives there with her husband. And she is an archaeologist, which is fucking
Water
wild to me.
in.
That we actually know an honest-to-God
It feels
archaeologist.
like half as much water as it should be, but I might be misremembering.
She's also the kind of person that, like, when she met her now husband, she was like, "You're my boyfriend now," and he was like, "I am," and she was like, "Yes," and he was like, "This
What
crazy
is
American
her
lady, what is she doing?
Or is it just...
Why am I suddenly her boyfriend?"
No, it's not consuming any steam.
Yeah, the steam's I mean, there might not be enough electric demand for it. Yeah, if our regular steam engines aren't going, then the turbines
Because
won't be
it's
going
delicious.
either.
She just
we're
wants to
at
talk.
450, 460 megawatts of 1.2
Yes,
gigawatts.
you go have a good time, man.
So it's registering that the nuke reactors are online and producing power.
Is it the food
it's
of the
just
gods?
not
What is it?
I don't think they're drawing enough.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah, because the steam turbines are off, the steam engines are off, the accumulators are off.
where do we have accumulators?
Because I mean the accumulators are fully charged, so.
I hope the priest and Ellie are just talking about all the
I'm just gonna
about
build a
all this
big
actual
honking
like game
bank
shit,
of
and we're just like shooting shit
accumulators
here.
and see what happens.
A farm girl's dabbles.
Holy crap.
What is it?
Although it looks like I don't have the stuff for that.
I mean, I guess to be fair, you did say a big hunkin' bank, so.
Yeah.
Virgin porridge made with sour cream, whole milk, wheat flour, butter, and salt. It sounds like really awesome grits.
Because that should theoretically, especially since it's getting on to
Oh,
be
dude,
nighttime,
absolutely.
the solar's
Listen,
gonna stop. Yeah, there they go.
I will take being the shit poster. A million
Yep,
percent.
they're all
Wait, do I?
confirmed
Oh
now.
my god, I still have turrets in here? Get the fuck out of here. Get turrets. Let's go play some turrets.
Interesting, though, that our total power production, like, the
It does,
maximum
it really
dropped
does.
in half.
Yeah, so I
from-
think the 808 was it, that it was calculating is
Okay, this is a bit of a weird question. Do you guys know
what
if...
the
was that?
solar.
So I
It
know
was at
OnlyFans is for, like,
1.21
pornography.
gig-
Is it also
alright.
for
21
food
gigawatts.
pornography?
Yeah.
and now it's down
Hot
to
frosting soup?
480.
What? Comcast. Chill out.
Is there? Could it be some like weird circuity nonsense
Comcast, chill out.
or not?
I doubt it. So I think what it does is don't know.
There we go.
Why aren't the ones on the left going?
All right.
Are they not getting steam?
What's happening?
They're not.
No
Yeah, they're not
input
consuming
fluid.
anything.
Shit. Whatever. I'm gonna have to go
Yeah,
replace some
that
walls.
pipe
No big
isn't
deal.
getting any steam.
Hot frosting soup.
It's
That's
not
interesting.
hooked up to anything. What in the fuck?
And I
Yeah,
only asked
oh,
because my
okay,
wife and
I
I
see
had
where
this
it is.
stupid
I see where
idea
the
where we're
problem
like,
with
dude,
that.
we should just have like an
was
OnlyFans for
missing
food
a
porn
bit.
when we go out to like
How do
crazy
I
restaurants.
ping?
And you know, we thought it was a funny idea,
So
and then we
it
were
fixed
like,
it.
could we actually make money
Yeah,
off
you
of
did.
that? Is that
Yeah,
a thing we
it
can
was
do on
missing
that?
the other half of an underground pipe. That was what was
Yeah.
going on.
What? He does?
Yeah, and ping is control alt.
I had no idea. Is that a thing that people do? Like streamers have like OnlyFans and shit?
Okay, so now all of our turbines are running.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, like,
they
because
get
I mean,
that
I don't
nice
know any of
cloud
this shit
of
either.
steam, cloud of vapor going up.
So
You know, the way I try to explain it in a lot of cases is like, dude, I'm married. Like,
well, we
you know,
shouldn't have any.
I'm attracted to my
power
wife.
problems for this.
Shouldn't
don't need nothing
have
else.
Any power problems?
God damn you, Comcast.
Yeah, our production
Oh,
is
God.
slowly climbing up.
Yeah, and let's
What's
see.
going on right now?
Maximum possible power production. So, for some reason, that max possible only includes however much the solar panels are producing, not like their max wattage. There it is, 1.21 gigawatts.
Excellent. $1.3.
Nice. We can power many, many robots, many lasers. All right. The nuclear dream is alive.
Finally.
How much?
Honestly, the biggest roadblock is getting enough 235 to consistently
Yeah.
make fuel.
Yep.
No, we are here, guys. So the internet is having trouble. Our water fixes electronics.
Yeah, and
All
once
right.
we can make uranium,
Um,
that'll give us something to use up the 238.
I think that Comcast is getting overloaded or something, but I lowered the bit rate, so hopefully that'll help things calm down a bit. Things might get a little, like, fuzzy, but... No, it's still having trouble. Losing, like, 40 frames a second.
Excellent.
But then,
Great
like,
success, I'd say.
Great success, yes.
why is the bit rate still showing as trash?
So now I feel like we need more electricity demands
Did I-
to keep it running.
Did I put the output? No, it's 30. It's
Yeah, otherwise we're just
3K.
wasting fuel.
That's true.
Because the fuel gets spent whether it's producing electricity or not, or the demand is there or not.
Thank you,
That
Dewo.
is quite true. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
electric miners would be.
Oh. Okay, we're back in the
This will
green.
allow us to support a lot more
Hog.
of those.
We're back in the green. Now we're back in the red. Fuck!
Lasers mostly only draw when they're firing, so
The other thing too is with like, you know, we could start. We could just
Wait,
start
we're
dropping
green again.
modules in like
Sick.
all of our assemblers.
yeah, because like the
'Cause-
speed modules definitely consume a fair amount of electricity.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Comcast
the-
is just a
productivity
constant state of
one-
hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it ever really gets better. You just
And, like-
temporarily fix the garbage.
Even electric furnaces can take modules.
Oh my
right?
god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Do you know what the proper moduling is for an electric furnace? Should it be just speed or just productivity?
Yeah, unwoo. It's dipping back and forth. I don't know what the
think-
fuck is going on, but
Well,
I'm sure
so
Comcast is like
I
pooping
think
itself
that
really
it's
hard. The
prod
prospect of people
mods
actually
in
having
the
internet that's stable for
furnaces
like
and
more than a
speed
fraction of a
mods
second.
in the beacons, if you're running a setup like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, I don't know if we would really need to do. Are we really hurting for ore? Like, do we need to
Not
run prod, or if we
really.
just run all speed?
Could run all speed, actually. Although, I mean, we're not hurting for output either.
Or you could run
Ascending
speed
from
in the furnaces and then prod
ascending
the
from and then
beacons.
descending into. Yeah. Nope. All very
I thought
accurate.
beacons could only take speed.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, I mean, I guess there's no reason. I mean, we have so much power. I guess
We're
there's
neutral
really no reason that you
against
can't run
hell.
prod.
Yeah, we just put the car in neutral. We're just
and
drifting,
speed and
you know,
beacons, like
down into the valley of hell. Comcast flavored hell. So flavored
Holy
like
robots,
bureaucracy
Bob.
and
Yeah.
I don't know. We are well.
yeah, I guess like we really kind of don't need the efficiency outside of just for other recipes.
Just waiting for the rope. There it is. I love this. I love watching this cloud of robots come towards me. With all of these things to refill my robots.
Free speed or prod yet, are we?
Yeah, just whelmed.
We're not. We do know how, but I don't think we have any
let's
machines.
see if
I
I
did
can-
designate a machine, like I created a machine that was intended for it, but
Let's see if this makes everything
for the
explode.
productivity.
I just set us back to
this one
5k
right here
kbps, so
is blank specifically for that.
Oh, okay.
oh god. Yeah, I can certainly see how that would be scary. Wait, are you requesting walls? You are not. Interesting. But you are requesting pew pew? No? No. Hmm. That is the one thing I think we could always rely on Comcast for is being upsetting enough that, like, yeah. Oh shit, dude. Wait, did I not save the? I didn't. I'm so dumb. Fuck. Oh shit. I didn't save the goddamn thing.
That's how there still gets to be stone in it. Oopsie.
Or did you finally figure out what was going on with that?
All right. There
Yeah,
are
I
no
had-
more robots coming towards me, I don't think.
I had run some underground belts across a setup with splitters, and so the splitter was going to the side of the underground belt.
Hello.
Noter spiders.
Yes. I just realized I was muted when I said hello.
Hello. I imagined you saying it. So.
Oh, no, no.
Okay.
You guys didn't distract me. I honestly love having conversations with you guys. It's one of the reasons why I love doing this. So please never feel the need to apologize for talking to me. It is one of the things that I enjoy most. I need to run power lines? Yes, power lines. Didn't we lose? Yeah, we lost a wall section over here. Fuck. Alright, let's go cover that up.
Alright. I think I want to make some more copper mines, but where?
Yeah, actually, how is our circuit factory doing? Well, okay, green circuits are still going strong, it looks like.
Yeah, solid.
Very nice. Pupa, like, okay, how the fuck does... I just wonder, like, why... I know people, like, okay... My feelings on art and things like that are like, yes, that show
I like
is
the grand
considered art.
scale that this whole green circuit
Art is not for
factory is on.
everyone, but also, like... Why?
This is Factorio.
Why?
Like, build it big.
You know, like,
Build it bigger.
art is not supposed to be for everybody, but, like, damn, dude.
Where do I want those other mines?
Honestly, Candy, I get the impression that, like, okay, was it just a friend that was like, you should watch this, and then afterwards you were like, but why? Yeah, well, I think that's the crux of what I'm trying to get at, Devo. Is like, but why that of all things? I am horrified that some people consider it really good. Like, if it's from the perspective of, like, because it upsets people, like, I don't know if that's good, considering what it upsets people about.
Oh, I put my only fuel in the other train.
Oh.
I have rocket fuel.
Oh.
What am I
Yeah,
talking about?
all right, fair
I have
enough.
rocket fuel.
I do kind of wonder, though,
Probably
like, how does
start
that...
making nuke fuel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If
For
we wanted.
fastest trains ever.
Yay, speedy train.
I think that does take 235 though.
Yeah.
What is X-Arm?
So I would say once we have a decent surplus of U-235, by all means,
Yeah.
fuel.
Yeah, I was just about to say
But-
I don't know if I would
Fair
trust our
enough.
supply enough at this point to start
Yeah.
making nuke fuel.
I just gotta run the power lines. Allie,
Yes.
do you know... Oh god, my missiles. Help. I am destroying our walls on accident.
That's okay. The robots can rebuild the walls.
Yeah, do you know, if I have like a blueprint with
Yeah.
like what the hell are these things called? The fucking the big like power line thingies. And I just hold down the left mouse button, will it like auto space the things?
It will not. There is
Okay.
a way to get your blueprints to space. So if you right click on a blueprint, there should be an area that lets you specify the grid size and tell it whether to snap absolute. So absolute snapping is like the city block that I made, where it kind of snaps to the world.
Okay.
And snap relative is like once you start putting it down, it will snap.
Ah.
So, I mean, what you could do is try to figure out a blueprint. So if you've got like lasers and medium poles and big poles, you could sort of figure out what the least common multiple of those is. But that's kind of a pain in the ass.
Okay.
So what I usually do is like, if there's stuff that's wildly different in spacing, I'll just do the turrets first and then the power poles.
Okay. I love that we essentially are having like layered defenses.
Yeah. Like the Maginot Line. Looks asymmetrical to me.
So, Dewo, I gotta tell you, I've seen some absolutely horrendous movies.
Oh, wow.
My wife and I, like, make a point of watching the worst possible B movies on Earth. And a lot of them are hilarious because of how bad they are. But then we get things like Razortooth, which is probably one of the worst B movies we've ever watched. Because it actually takes itself, like, way too fucking seriously. And it's it was trying way too fucking hard. Like, you know, sometimes when something tries hard, it's like, yeah, that's hilarious. And then other times when something tries hard, you're like, Oh no. God, what is happening? That's what Razortooth is. Like, we once watched like this 1950s like creature triple feature thing on DVD for reasons. That was basically so. Our favorite thing that was on it was Attack of the Giant Leeches, where the giant leeches were literally just like divers wearing trash bags with a donut glued to the front of the bag. Yeah, exactly. When it tries just hard enough. Uh-oh. Is that going to cause a problem? Oh, fuck. I don't know if bugs can cross that. We're going to make sure they can't. Gotcha. Wait, what? You got auto... Whoa! What do you mean you got auto-modded? What? Wait. It's not there. I don't even think I have auto-mod activated. What the fuck? Hang on. What? Like, I'm a mod in my own chat and I can't see the auto-mod? Like, what the fuck is this? Automod is off. Well, I can't see it.
Three
Here,
exoskeleton
try.
is not enough.
If it try again, and if it doesn't let you, then just like DM it to me.
Are you running Can you can do that in a armor set? Like you can
Yeah,
run
yeah.
multiple exos?
Noder's running like a bazillion, and he's like Sanic.
What?
How many
legs.
legs do you have in your power armor?
Well, in my Spidertrons, they both have 3. I
Okay.
have 4.
Okay.
I mean, I want more.
Yeah. I think 4 is about all that the grid can
Willy's
support.
Wonderland? What?
Does it any more? Well, you could theoretically put 5 across, but then you'd have no room for power. Unless you're powering them entirely with what you call it?
Chutzpah.
With chutzpah. That is what powers our legs, is chutzpah.
What?
Is Nicolas Cage a forbidden term in your chat?
I didn't think so? What the fuck? Hang on. Because I do have banned terms, but they're like slurs. Blocked terms and phrases. Oh, wait. Okay, that one should not be, because that's just a name. I understand. Get rid of this one. I think I know what happened. So I had my first name as one of the banned terms because, like, you know, you don't want your family members to be like, you know, target of some weird internet person. And so I think that because you're trying to type Nicolas Cage, it was like, you're trying to say the thing. No.
How dare you?
Yeah. It's like, no, chill out. It's all fine, Automod. We're good. It's really, it should just be like my full name. That's really the band thing. First name, like, other people can have that name. That's fine. Nicolas Cage, Willy's Wonderland B horror. It's amazing. I'll have to check that out.
Oh, you haven't seen Willy's Wonderland?
No.
Uh,
As I understand it, it's very much like Five Nights at Freddy's or something.
yeah, like if you've watched somebody play Five Nights at Freddy's, the parallels are quite obvious. But yeah, it's completely bizarre, and Nicolas Cage does an excellent job being completely bizarre in it.
Speaking of, have you seen Color Out of Space?
I haven't. I really need to.
Oh, dude, it's actually like really good. Like, I think it's the most accurate Lovecraft movie I've seen ever.
Cool.
Like, as in, like, accurate to the story kind of thing.
Wait, that's not what I want. All right, train. I don't have any fuel weaker than rocket fuel, so that's what you get.
Yeah, Candy, if you like Nick Cage and you like Color Out of Space as a story, then you should see Color Out of Space, the movie. It's actually pretty decent. I mean, like, they did some weird shit with it, but, like, I mean, it's Lovecraft, so, like, whatever. They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't do what ended up ruining or making Guillermo del Toro be like, I'm just not going to be involved in this project anymore with Mountains of Madness, where they were like, but we need a romance thing, and he was like, Lovecraft doesn't have romance. It's space horror. It's hard to be romantic when you have an eyeball snot creature coming at you, you know?
Challenge accepted.
Oh, dude.
I think there might be Futurama episodes about that.
Oh, actually, yeah. Then again, I just realized that Japanese hentai is a thing, so, like, I guess I'm completely wrong.
The beast with a billion backs.
The beast with a billion backs!
Literally a Futurama movie title.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, man.
Yeah, pretty much all of season 6 were like Futurama movies.
Yeah. I still need to see those. Like, I haven't watched actually most of those. I've been rewatching the show, like the old ones.
So good.
As in, like, the Elder Gods, the old ones, or?
Maybe. No, the old Futurama episodes. And I'll probably be done with the original series, like, just about the right time for the new stuff to come out, I think.
Oh, yeah, Futurama is a wonderful, wonderful show.
I have mixed feelings about them restarting. Or, I guess not restarting technically, but they're, like, continuing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I've seen this end horribly.
Oh, yeah.
For other shows.
For other shows that I've liked in the past, and honestly, like, Futurama ended on a good ending. Like, it felt like a natural conclusion for the show, so I don't know what they're going to do with it. Like, it could go really great, and it could be awesome, and I could fall in love with it, but it could also be really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that happens a lot with TV shows. Like, they just go on for way too long, and then, like, they just don't know how to end it, or, like, they had opportunities to end it and then just didn't. Like,
or like, in the case, like, so the one that comes to mind is The Simpsons. Like, it changed. It like changed. How do I describe
Tone?
this? Well, like the things that made it great, they stopped doing.
Oh,
And I think the like the Simpsons were definitely a product of like the like late '80s, early '90s,
oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
and like that's what made it great. And it has continued way too long.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like I'll still go back and watch some of the older episodes, but pretty much anything after season 8 is pretty rough. There's a couple of good episodes from between 8 and 10, but it's few and far between. Holy oh god. Okay. All of a sudden I just saw a giant spider run across my screen.
Listen, man, you too can have a giant spider.
I too could have a giant spider.
I mean, in
Yeah,
fact,
no,
you
it's-
do.
it's-
You have
it's
one that's
ready
green.
and waiting for you.
Where is it?
It's hanging out in the middle of the base. I don't remember exactly. It's
Up
like
here, I think.
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's.
those,
I think that's
those are
where
the
like
generic
this.
ones. This one is the priest one.
Oh yeah, okay. I was like, that's the spider lot. That's where all the spiders are.
Yeah, feel free to repurpose those as ones that follow you around and shoot stuff.
It's
Go to
kind
the
of like the
used-
sand lot, but it's for
The used
giant spiders.
Spidertron
Max.
lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Slaps hood of car.
yeah.
Only driven on Sundays.
This baby can fit so many rockets.
Oh, dude, Vox Machina is actually very good. I was pleasantly surprised. I don't know anything about Owl House. What is that? I take it it's not a Harry Spooter thing. So many rockets. So many rockets. I gotta say, guys, like, the fucking Spidertron, this shit makes expanding, like, so much easier.
Mhm. The fact that they have their own logistic requests and
Yeah.
all that, super good.
And that we actually have the manufacturing to support a lot of this stuff. Like, I go back requesting, like, 1,000 laser turrets and actually get them.
Yeah, Swarm of Robots is just like, yep, we got you, boss.
Mm-hmm. Although my Buildatron is about to run out of power, I think, after replacing, like, the thousands of turrets that I'm putting down.
Yep. Yeah, honestly, like, Roboports are a contender for highest power usage.
Yeah.
Like, you might think shields or lasers, but Roboports are up there too.
I don't think I've seen Gravity Falls. What is that? I know
I
I've
like
heard
how
the
you just
name.
walk over everything.
Yes.
Yeah, that is one of the best parts of Spidertron. It's like having a kind of sort of flying machine. Oh, you are very correct about that, Dio. I am beyond help in so many ways. Do we have to do a fellow kids thing now, Candy? Is that what has to happen? Hello, fellow children, or fellow kids, or whatever. Was that was Steve Buscemi, right? Like the least child-looking adult on Earth. Like, I swear to God, that man looked like he was 50 when he was like 18.
Oh, and no more getting run over by trains.
Oh, that's
Heck
why I've
yeah.
heard of this.
Oh, that's dope. Ooh, Uranium Ammo finished.
Nice.
It wasn't this show. It was Steven Universe that was like super Alphabet Mafia positive, right? But I feel like I've seen this animation, and they were also very positive about like the Alphabet Mafia.
Well, I gotta get up early for class tomorrow, so I'm going to bounce for the night.
Do we want to
Okay.
call it here?
I mean, I don't see why
Oh
not.
gosh, it's 11:15. Holy crap.
So it is.
Yeah, let's
Oopsie-doodle.
call it there.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm getting ready to set up the next gigantic circuit farm, so hooray!
Yep. I mean, building a whole bunch of blue circuits is gonna help for rocket science and all that too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody in a safe spot. Shall we
Yes.
pause it?
All right, guys. Whoop. No. Fuck. Quit. Thank you for chilling out with us.
I think it's cool that we got nuclear online.
I'm gonna just take off. Hope you
good
guys
stuff,
have a very good
Priest.
night. It was great talking to you. We'll do it again tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna be playing. It might be some Dark and Darker, and it might be what you call it? Jesus Christ, there's a lot of bugs. Holy fuck. Anyway, hope you guys have a very good night, and I'll check you later. Good night, guys. Bye bye.